It's the Fire Show, hosted by Hilton. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our ghetto the news ain't a stopping.
Hey, what's happening? Y'all know I love my theme song, so I'm gonna run that joint one more time. How about it? Hey, listen, it's your girl Hilton right here on the Fire Show, doing what we do. Praise God all day, every day. Listen, grab a neighbor, grab a frog, grab a dog. He that hath an ear, let him hear. Get him in the room, let him know that it's about to get hot, y'all. Listen, the song just want to keep playing itself. I didn't do it that time, but listen. We ain't gonna play it again for y'all, not right now. But listen, go ahead, like and share this video. For those of you that are looking and listening, know that we are here every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So for those of you that are on the West Coast, it's like 2 o'clock. And for those of you that are on the East Coast, it's like 5 o'clock. But we here every Tuesday around this time. So make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff that you do. If you're watching, you listening, and you can see me, that means you're on one of our social media platforms, or perhaps you're watching us on one of our podcast platforms that we are now on. Anywhere you see podcasts, that's where you can find us. We're there. You don't find us live there. So if you miss the show and you want to just go watch it at your leisure, man, go ahead and watch us right there on your podcast platforms. Again, every Tuesday, 4 to 7 Central Standard Time. We're bringing you a little heat to the word on the street. Now, look, listen, stop. Don't worry. Don't get upset. Don't get nervous. You just see me right now. Why? Because my co-hosts today in the back getting dressed. They doing their hair, cutting their beards. I don't know, filing their nails, pricking their brows. I don't know what they're doing. They're not here yet because it's just me. They here. They just hanging out somewhere else. We're going to bring them in a little bit, but for those of you, again, make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe. Like, follow, and subscribe. So if you're on YouTube, you know you can subscribe. If you're on social Facebook, you can subscribe there. If you're on any of these podcast platforms, I don't know why I can't say podcast. Podcast platforms. If you're on any of those, go ahead and subscribe there so you can get notifications as well. You don't want to miss what we got going on the Fire Show, because, man, if I tell you God is doing some amazing things, he is doing some amazing things and allowing our territory to be enlarged, to be increased, to be just what he would call it to be in a day and time such as this. So make sure you are following us. If you're looking on at me and you can see my lovely face, go ahead and like and share this video. And let others know that we are here. Let them know that we're here. They can join us here. All of that good stuff. Do what you do. We just want to make sure that people know where we are, know where to find us, know what's going on. Keep you tuned in to everything that's going on. Doesn't matter. Hey, if you missed us again, you can catch the replay on all of our social media platforms, on the podcast platform. Oh, look, I got it out that time. Podcast platform. Don't ruin it, Yielded. Okay, listen, I'm super excited again. As always, every Tuesday, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to have you here. And these glasses are giving me such a glare. I'm going to take them off. I thought I was looking cool and cute. And for whatever reason, you can't see my hair, so I'm looking like a bald Barbie. So I was trying to put my glasses on. Stop it. Stop that laughing. I was looking like a bald Barbie, so I tried to put my glasses on to make me feel like I was there. I was it, or just don't worry about it, y'all. So look, let me tell you something. I know we cut up and clown on here, but I want you to know and understand that we do what we do because we love God. We do what we do because God has given us a mandate. God has given us an assignment in a day and time such as this. Some people preach from the pulpit. Some people preach from their home. Some people preach from various places, but God has given us this platform to share the goodness of who he is in an innovative way. So some people might wonder what we're doing, why we're doing. What we're doing is sharing the good news of Christ Jesus with you, with your friends, with your cousins, and we're sharing it in a way that God has given it to us. We bring all kinds of conversation. We bring all kinds of topics. We do all kinds of things. Look, I'm not one of those super spiritual people that say we when it's just me. You know, they be talking about them, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'm not that. When I say we, I'm talking about my people, because I have a team and I'm grateful for my team. I'm going to bring them in just a second, but I'm grateful for my team because they bring a little bit of diversity to what we do. And when I say diversity, I don't mean necessarily ethnicity or cultural backgrounds, but I do mean different experiences in life. God has allowed us all to walk a walk and to fight a fight that's different from the other. And so because he does that, I think it's imperative that we bring different individuals in, not just for guests, but different individuals as co-hosts. And so with that being said, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the in-house realtor, Mr. Michael, aka Poppy.
What's happening, everybody? What's going on out there in the church?
Listen, the church is quiet on today. I don't see the saints clapping. I don't see the saints.
I don't hear anything. I want people to call me today if you want to hear what's going on in the real estate world. We got a hurricane brewing over here in the central Texas, up here in the Louisiana area, and they canceled our meeting today. So I'm gonna wing it on my real estate news.
Oh, so you in Louisiana?
No.
Oh,
we
okay.
missed it. It took a hard right.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were in Louisiana.
No. Y'all don't. No one's gonna know where I'm at. I'm exclusive.
Oh, excuse us, Mr. Exclusivity.
I'm exclusive on this podcast.
Oh, okay. You better be exclusive. Listen, y'all, it is super exciting always to have Mike O here with me, because Mike O brings a perspective sometimes that's a little bit different than mine. And when his perspective is a little different, we do what we do and we don't trip about it. We just go on in, and then when we get off air, I'll be like, really, Michael? That's what you was thinking? That's what you were saying? So, Michael,
make it up with some bay every time.
I was just about to say, we make it up with some bay, and I was just about to say, you ain't bought me no bay, so I had to get some frozen and put it. I know you can't see it because it's going in and out my camera, but I got some bay frozen in my cup. So if that's
frozen bay,
yeah, there it is. Oh, you see it right there.
I see it now.
Bay with a little bit of aloe vera in there. You know, it's good for my digestion, and it's good for my hypertension, and it's good for my blood sugary and all of that good things. And so I got my little watermelon. For those of you that don't know what bay is, bay is watermelon. So I got a little watermelon mixed with a little aloe vera gel. Good old nice smooth.
Oh, you know what? That's right. They don't know about bay.
Yeah, they don't know bay. So
they don't know bay yet.
Yeah, they don't need to know bay. It's not everybody's business who bay is. But again, we're super excited to have you here. So if you are looking, listening, watching, go ahead and type something on the screen and let us know that you are looking at us. If you are watching or hearing us on a social media platform, go ahead and say something. You can type on the screen right there. You are in the choir stand. Opportunity for you to talk, sing, laugh, giggle, and pass snacks behind the preacher's back. You know how y'all do in church. That's what y'all do. So we're going to let y'all do it here at the FIYAH Church. And you'll hear us, periodically reference it as the church, because we are the church, right? Amen. And so because we are the church, we do what we do, and we let God be God. And so this is the FIYAH Church, y'all. We cut up clown, have a good time, but we definitely represent Christ in here every Tuesday. So Michael, I know you say you was gonna wing it a little bit. Do you have a little bit of real estate information for us? You got some sports. So what you got?
I got some sports that's coming up later, but right now, as far as the real estate goes, there is so much going on. I sat there with my eyes closed. There's so much going on right now. Lots of new things that just came up. And I'll tell you what, if you want to know all about it, give me a call anytime, and I'll go ahead and set up a private meeting with you, and we'll do a seminar, and I'll get you all updated.
And how much you gonna charge me for the seminar?
Ooh, it's about free $99.
Free $99. So you get to get all of the inside scoop about real estate, what's going on and all that. Well, Michael, what if my credit is not A1 superb?
Well, then, if your credit's not good, I got me a great loan specialist that'll get you, and my team will get you on the right track to get you updated and get that credit score right where it belongs, so you can get that good loan, and we can get you in a new home.
Awesome, awesome. So what if I've already bought a home before and I want to buy another one? You can help me too. Oh, you can help me too. I'm rich.
You rich.
Oh, come
and
on.
Obviously, if you've done it before, and if you've done it before, you know what the drill is. And I'm going to tell you straight up that if you've done it before, it's different now.
Oh, my.
And that's why it's very important for you to give me a call, and let's schedule that seminar so we can get you on the right track.
Awesome, awesome. For those of you that are just tuning in, you are looking, listening, and watching The FIYAH Show, where we put a little heat to the word on the street. We're here every Tuesday. Where
can I get this ball Barbie?
Listen, the ball Barbie is not for sale. I don't know why I don't have. I don't know why I don't have. Look, if I move, I got hair. I don't know why I'm ball Barbie today, but we're here every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Tuesday, y'all. It's a FIYAH Show with me, Mike O, and Lorenzo. And of course, we have our dedicated newscaster, Cousin Al. Lorenzo was having some technical difficulties right at the start of the show. I don't know what happened, but the enemy is always busy, but we don't care because God is greater and he could do all things in his power, in his strength, in his will, and in his time. And so when Renzo gets his stuff hooked back up and connected, he'll be back in. But in the meantime and in the between time, Mike O and I are going to carry this thing. Today is, would y'all believe that it's already September, in mid-September? It is September the 10th, y'all. Yes. September the 10th. We get right into our national holidays on the FIYAH Show, because it's always a reason to celebrate, but for whatever reason, people don't seem to know that they should just celebrate waking up. So we just gonna give you a little holiday here. If you feel like you need a reason to celebrate, we gonna give you a reason to celebrate today. Michael, today is White Balloon Day.
White Balloon Day. Okay, give me 5 reasons why I need a white balloon.
Because first of all, national holiday, people them said it was National White Balloon Day. So that's number one. Excuse me. So it says it's celebrated each year on the 10th during National Child Protection Week. This day is celebrated in Australia by nonprofit organizations to concentrate on the efforts of the community. And it makes children feel safe and happy. How about that?
Okay. I never felt happy over a white balloon, but I guess down under they do.
So, Michael, it is National White Balloon Day.
I don't have much on White Balloon Day. I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay, it is National Swap Ideas Day. How about that?
Let's swap ideas. I got some great ideas.
You got some great ideas? I got an idea. How about we say, what's up, Lorenzo?
What's up, Lorenzo?
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing?
Listen, we doing superb. I'm over here looking like a ball Barbie. Michael's laughing, and we told the people you was having technical issues, and you popped right on in. Boom, there it is.
And I'm still having technical issues, but I'm here. You know how it is when the God start blessing the devil start messing.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And soon I'm coming on the air. All of a sudden, boom, computer got to restart. This got to do this. I said, man.
Don't worry about it, because God is great and the enemy is what? Defeated.
Defeated.
How about that?
My grandmama said, she said he only got 3 strings of hair. Just keep stomping it till he bald headed. All right, let's go.
Let us pray. Let us pray. Amen.
Thank you for my grandmother. Blessings to us every day. Hallelujah.
Hey, Lorenzo, you got any uses for a white balloon today?
It's National White Balloon Day.
All
right.
Yeah. What you do with a white balloon? You just it's like if it's a blue sky outside, you get a bunch of them and you just let them just float into the sky. And it could be a cloud. The clouds are rising in our lives.
When the storm of life is raging. I'm just kidding. Hallelujah. Glory.
Yes. So that's your National Swap Ideas Day. Let's not let Lorenzo let go of his white balloons. Yeah. That's the idea that we have. So again, for those of you that are just tuning in, again, this is the Fire Show hosted by Yielded, but got some amazing co-hosts here. Got Michael and Lorenzo and our dedicated newscaster, Cousin Al, who just does what he does, y'all. We're here every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. West Coast, 2. East Coast, 5. And you do the rest of the math and know when we in. We just want you to show up at 2, 4, 5. How about that? Not good counting, but it works for us. 2, 4, 5. We're here every Tuesday. So right now we're talking about these national holidays. It is also National World Top Up Day. So just because we talked about different perspectives, different mindsets, Michael, Lorenzo, World Top Up Day. What do y'all think that is? Top, T-O-P, top. World Top Up
Day.
I'm scared. Never mind.
Without looking it up, I have no idea.
What do you think? Just give me something.
I could go old English on you. Top of the morning to you.
Okay, we'll take it. What about you, Lorenzo? I'm so scared.
The top. I'm thinking like when you got a drop top in your car, you just take the top off, drop it back. Or a hat, just top off the hat, take the hat off your head.
Top up.
And I'm hoping right.
Because I'm real safe. I was thinking, and one of our friends here, Miss Debbie, says that you release the white balloons at funerals. Okay, that's what. So that's what you could do with a white balloon. But it's a holiday today.
Yeah,
very interesting.
But it says something about kids too.
Yes, it was making kids and children feel safe.
Okay,
and it was.
You ever seen that movie?
The balloon is red.
Oh, that was
the balloon is red. Look, rojo.
We could swap ideas.
It wasn't Blanco.
Yes, it was rojo.
Rojo.
Not Blanco.
Yeah. So World Top Up Day. Y'all type it on the screen. What y'all think World Top Up Day is celebrating? That's interesting.
What is World Top Up Day?
I was thinking, because I'm so saved, I'm looking at what it is, but I was thinking when you top up your drink.
That's top off.
That's top off.
Oh, okay, because I don't drink, so that's the reason why. I don't know.
That was I
heard it was top off.
My back.
You heard it was top off.
I heard it was top off.
What do y'all think? Top up, top off, top up day. What? Okay, so listen. The history of prepaid mobiles began in 1990 when mobile phone operators began to expand their market reach. Up until this point, mobile phone services were exclusively offered on a contract-based or postpaid basis. As a result, individuals with poor credit and minors under the age of 18 were excluded from receiving service. 30 years later, prepaid mobile phones are used by almost everybody in the world. So now do y'all know what top up is?
Nope.
So when you had prepaid phones, you had to buy minutes. And when your minutes were low, you had to top up.
That's right under cricket.
As we move on to the next national holiday. Oh my goodness. It's National TV Dinner Day.
Woo! One of my favorites.
Ooh, Hungry Man.
Hungry Man. What's your favorite, Lorenzo? I know you got a favorite.
A Salisbury steak.
Boom! That is a classic.
Yes,
a classic.
So I got my finger up. Can y'all see it? Y'all eat TV dinners?
Not anymore.
Not no more. We grown now. That's when we was kids.
Yeah. If I see a TV dinner, I'm gonna be mad.
Know. It got to be a Hungry Man because they be trying to sell your banquets. I don't know about them banquets.
I never had a banquet. I'm a Hungry Man.
This is what I'm saying. But they be trying to, anyway. Go ahead.
But Salisbury steak, I mean,
it's delicious.
I saw that on my little TV tray. And I was the remote back in those days.
Oh, you were the remote.
I was the remote. And I
Go
better
tag
hurry
team him.
up. I better hurry up too.
But
Get the
remember
flyers.
remember the brownie? The brownie in the middle?
Oh yeah, yeah. And then when that brownie was done, that's when you knew it was ready.
You knew it was ready. He was like, yes, we
Don't
got
burn the
dinner
brownie.
and dessert in one tray.
I'm so nervous that y'all know so much about TV dinners.
Why don't you? I'm
Yes.
kind of worried.
Oh, ooh, you know what? She wasn't with us. What Kendrick Lamar said?
They not like us.
Uh-huh.
So listen, TV dinners was not anything that my mama would buy when she bought food. When she bought food, she didn't necessarily buy TV dinners because they
You said when she bought food.
clap church, he called it. When she chose to buy food, TV dinners was not amongst the things that she bought.
TV dinners were so popular.
But they was.
A band from Texas made a song called TV Dinners.
I'm glad I didn't know them and or the TV dinners because that's
You do know them.
who they is.
ZZ Top. Everybody knows ZZ.
Everybody knows ZZ Top, long beards.
I'm so mad that they
Thank you,
made a
Lorenzo.
song. TV dinners. I'm so
TV Dinners.
All right. It is also National Ants on a Log Day.
Ants on a log. I know what that is. Ants on a log. That's celery and peanut butter and raisins.
That is ants on a log. I always flick the ants off. I don't like ants.
Oh, I was so wrong.
What did you think ants on a log was?
I'm thinking y'all talking about aunties on a log. They call them aunties, ants on a log. Like they running on a log. I thought
he went literal on you.
I don't know, but I really think he's making fun of my southern pronunciation sometimes because it was ants.
That's what we call ants. That's my aunt.
It's my aunt.
That's my aunt.
I got an Aunt Virginia.
My father's sister. That's my aunt.
Your aunt, not your aunt.
Oh,
no, but when we were
aunt.
younger, we said aunt. Aunt Shirley.
I still say aunt.
Aunt.
All right. National Ant Day. Somebody said it's National Coffee Day too.
Ooh.
That's what I heard, but it's not showing up on my list.
Is it real?
I don't know. We should investigate, Lorenzo. We're
going to investigate.
I thought every day was National Coffee Day.
Me too, because this exclusive day thing is kind of alarming to me. But listen, y'all, those are the national holidays that we're going to talk about and chat about on today. But I want to make sure that you all know and remember tomorrow, and let's take a moment of silence for 9/11. Definitely for those who lost their lives. If y'all remember several years ago, that was when the Twin Towers.
Yes, over 3,000 people passed away that day.
Yes.
One of the most brutal attacks on American soil in our history.
And I actually had earlier this year the opportunity to go to the memorial in the landmark where the Twin Towers were located. It's absolutely beautiful. If you have not been there, you should go take some time, go check it out there. Go ahead, Lorenzo. That's in your city.
Your turf.
That is in my turf. And when the day that happened, it was just like, what is going on? It's the world stood still that day. But guess what?
Where were you that day, Lorenzo?
I was actually getting up and going to work, and then looked and saw we're not going to work today. No one was. Everyone just stopped.
Wow.
The world, I don't know about you guys, but New York literally stopped, and the cars stopped. Everybody was walking across the bridge. It was just, it was a day.
Unbelievable. I can't even imagine what it was like to actually be in New York City at that time, because I felt the pain all the way in Houston, Texas.
Oh, my brother, he does like flooring. He was literally in the city going that way.
Wow.
He had to leave the work van. He walked to Queens, and that's where we had to pick him up from.
Those,
wow.
that's one of those days that you remember exactly where you were, what you were doing, and everything when that happened. And I am a talk radio freak. So I was listening to talk radio on the way to work, and they were interviewing Dom Capers. And Dom Capers, if you remember, was our original head coach of the Houston Texans. And that was our inaugural season. And they were in the middle of interviewing him, and one of the interviewers said, "Wow, a plane just hit one of the Twin Towers." And they were making light of it because they thought it was a Cessna, because they didn't know what size plane it was. And then when they finally got on, they said, "Oh my God, this wasn't a Cessna." And by the time they reported that, I had gotten to my actual office, and I ran into the TV and I turned it on, and there it was. And I got to see the second plane hit live, and my heart broke.
Yeah, because in New York, everybody just thought it was an accident. We really thought it was an accident, but we were trying to figure out, like, wow.
Yeah.
But when that second plane
second one hit,
we knew.
Our corporate was up there in Connecticut, and they had called us immediately, told us to go home if we wanted to, if we chose to. And I don't know about you, but the 2-3 weeks afterwards, when there was no planes in the air at all, and the only planes that were in the air were those F-16s circling our city, that was scary.
Yeah, very much.
It was scary.
Very much so. So for those of you that are looking, listening, watching in, type on the screen, where were you 9/11? What do you remember? What, we want you to be a part of the conversation. Allow us to know what's going on with you. What are your thoughts? And just all that good jazz. We want you to be a part of the show today. We have an amazing exclusive. Somebody said they was a child, probably with a pacifier. Probably
his legs are probably hanging out his crib, but anyway.
That was Ara J.
He was probably 6'1" at the age of
1.5.
Shout out to
go ahead. Campers were those?
Oh my goodness gracious!
Came out wearing 4T.
I cannot. What y'all not gonna do is RJ. So that was in what was it? 2001, right?
Yes,
2001.
2001. So that was 23 years ago. So yeah, he was probably in a 4T. No, he probably was in. he was about what? 21 years ago, right? How old you was, child?
23 years ago.
23 years ago. I was trying to do the math in my. He said, "Oh, Mike, you want to start?" 23 years ago, so he's about 4-5 years old.
We're an adult men. Anyway.
Oh, you were 7?
He was 7. There you
go. It was 23 years ago. You were not 7.
Oh, somebody's lying.
Your math ain't math, the man of God. That would make you 30. You're not 30.
Today he is.
You're not 30, man of God. If you 30, run me my mama coins.
Okay.
Run. Yes. So 23 years ago, he was 5, and he was wearing a size 13 shoe, and he was probably 6. He was probably 5'9" at 5.
5'10".
5'10" at 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably
helping the kindergarten teacher.
And that RJ, what's your wingspan? I was just wondering. He said he was at home with his mama.
Whoa. Mama.
Why weren't you in school?
He was a little special. Sean Lee House from Kansas City was at work at Time Warner Cable. Come on, Time Warner. Now look at this, y'all. And the reason I asked this is because this weekend I'm always, whenever RJ's around, I'm always watching him. I'm a mother hen. And so he was, we were at church, and I looked up and he had his arms spread out. He was, in full praise, and them arms were spread out. And I was like, if he's spinning around, he's going to slap about 12 people because those arms are long. So his wingspan, look at there, 37 inches.
Oh, come on. It's longer than that. That ain't but
He like 52.
RJ, that's one arm.
That's wings.
He got his elbows. He didn't spread his arms out. I think you should go measure. Go measure right now. Come back and tell us. Go. He said it's one arm. Oh, no, you didn't.
If he had wings, he would fly.
Listen, let me tell you something. That boy can scale some land if he had some wings on them arms, because them arms are long. But anyways, y'all, again, we love RJ. Man, if you have not already, go ahead and download Trust You on your music platforms by RJ Flemister. That's Flemister. RJ Flemister. Trust You, man. It's blazing. We about to spin that thing up to the top of the charts. We need your help to do that. Go get it. Call your radio stations. Tell them to play it. Tell them you want to hear it. Get it on there. Man, it's gonna bless you. It's a good old worship song. Get you a piece of tissue, because it's gonna make you snot a little bit if you start thinking about when you had to really trust him. So go grab that, RJ Flemister. Look at that one arm. Y'all see how to spell his name. That's all I wanted. Flemister. Flemister.
It's like a Mister in there.
Yeah, listen, I got tickled when I got ready to say Flemister. RJ, I thought about Liz. She said, "Do you tell people that's your last name?" Flemister, where did that come from? Shout out to Liz Black, y'all. Amazing radio personality. In the middle of an interview, she shouted out RJ. It was like, "What'd you say? Flemister? Is that your last name?" And she just fell out laughing. She said, "You never told me that." He was like, "You didn't ask. I just go by RJ, but my last name is." She said, "Do you tell people that?" Yeah. But anyways, y'all, again, RJ Flemister, Trust You. Let's get it. Put it on your playlist. I listen to it every morning. It's part of my meditation rotation. And then when I feel like I'm toward the end of my prayer and it comes back on again, I turn it off because I want to start back over and start crying all over again. I'm like, "Okay, God, I'm done. I'm done." So I have to, shut that one down, but grab it, put it on, let it bless you. And speaking of good gospel music, just because I just want to know, who is your favorite gospel artist? What's one of those songs that just do it for you every time? Michael, Lorenzo, I'm going to start with y'all. But for those of you that are looking and listening, I want to know.
Mine. Mine. Antoine.
Oh, come on. What you got by Antoine? Sing a little bit of it.
Which one?
The one you like.
Look. I can almost hit them high notes.
You done scared the people. They're never going to listen.
Caught up with me.
Listen. They're never going to listen to that song. But for those of you that have absolutely no idea, I'm sure Antoine has no idea what song that was. That is "God Is" by Antoine.
I haven't heard you. We ain't played that one in a while, so we need to play it today. Put my foot down.
Whew, I can't. What is your favorite gospel artist? Who is the favorite gospel artist? What's your favorite gospel song? Tell us why. We want to talk about it. Come on in, Lorenzo. We got cousin Al. Whoa! Hold on. Jessica Reedy Thompson. Seeing as how I was just with her Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday I called her to the stage and her name had no part of Thompson in it, so I'm a little bit confused. Now here's where the battle starts. RJ, are you come? RJ, come look at this. There it goes. Boom! Already knew.
Oh boy.
So the artist's name is Jessica Reedy. Which song, Al? Don't come in here and start. See, the last time the two of them were on the show together, my video got blurred. And they said you have to select to watch it because it had adult content. I don't know. They were bickering back and forth. See, this is what happens. They just like Texas weather. It ain't been that long ago that they was fighting over Jacqueline Carr. Yeah, they was fighting over Jacqueline Carr. Oh, now he done gave her his last
Alan
name.
Carr. Oh wow. Okay.
So y'all got married and your last name changed, Al. Whew. Okay, Lorenzo, back to you. Favorite artist, song. What you got?
Hilton.
Molly Hilton. Molly Hilton. The name sounds very familiar. What Molly Hilton sang that you like?
Anything.
Oh, okay, all right.
But she did a song. She did a song back in the days called "No Charge" by Shirley Caesar.
Don't say Shirley Caesar too loud. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, your neck all right?
My neck started hurting when you say Shirley Caesar.
I heard she ripped your neck.
Shirley used my neck as a walking cane this past weekend.
A walking cane.
Listen, Shirley Caesar got up in the pews and was walking the pews, and mother is aged. She's seasoned.
But she's strong.
Yeah, she got a strong arm too. And so she was walking the pews and they had no business up there. And so when she realized she wasn't supposed to be up there and got a little wobbly, she needed something to hold on to. And because I was already running over there to get her down, she decided to lock her arm around my neck. And was walking the pew with her arm around my neck.
Making a muscle.
You hear me? She had my epiglottis. That's a little bag in the back of your throat. It was right in the fold of her armpit.
Epiglottis.
Yeah, that's your you know, a little punching bag back there in the back of your throat. She had that right in the fold of her elbow.
That's what that thing's called?
Yes, it's epiglottis.
Epiglottis. I thought it was just called the punching bag.
Let us pray. Amen. We got over here Yolanda Adams. Alwaysness. Love Yolanda Adams. Alwaysness.
Yes.
That sounds like a yielded word.
It does. Miranda Curtis. Look at here. This one. And he probably took pictures of me choking too. She had that arm locked around my neck. I said, woman of God, your time is up. Come down. She said, who said it? She looked at me like the Lord say, I still got more time, so I'm gonna keep on singing. And did.
Don't talk to mama like that.
Listen, I was like, come down. They telling me to tell you to come down. Who said it?
Whoa.
I was just pointing.
Who stepped up? I said it.
And then she say, I say, come on, let me help you get down. She say, well, it ain't like you strong. Is you strong or you strong? And then she gonna get back on the microphone. Some people just strong. She's strong.
You got that one, Lorenzo? It's like Earl.
Mother, you weigh 82 pounds. Get down from here. Come on here.
Let me help you down.
Let me tell you, mother is very meticulous about what she does. She was coming down and you know, she's older, so the men want to help her. She pulled one, she wanted to help her, and RJ was standing there with his camera, getting ready to take a picture as she was coming down, and he just being a gentleman, reached his hand out. She's like, you go on, somebody else got me. He got me. Then she got mad because I tried to help her get her shoes out. Yeah, pray for the woman of God, Shirley Caesar. Now back to Molly Hilton. What Molly was singing?
I said no. She sung "No Charge."
No Charge. That's how we got on Shirley.
Yeah, that's how we got on Shirley.
Yeah. And we got these over here. We got Leandria Johnson. Better Days. Better days are coming. That one there. Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one too, sis. That's another one of them you got to cut off when you done snotted enough, because you'll mess around and get dehydrated listening to that one. Your water's gonna run dry. Your nose is gonna be dry because you can get yeah. I'd have to say mine is I won't complain.
God is.
I won't complain. That one there snots me every good time, but yeah.
That's Carlton something. What's his name?
It was Jones or somebody, wasn't it?
No.
The one I like is, I don't know who you talking about. I made up something.
I won't complain.
Well, see, when the original came out, I wasn't saved, so that's not the one. It's Jones. Paul Jones is the one I like.
Oh, see now he redid it. Okay. See, I go to the original.
Yeah, because you was You're a little saltier.
Don't go there. Don't go there. I have nothing up. I don't know what you're talking. What's salty up here?
I was just showing my little salt, but you're saltier than this.
This called sweet.
Yeah, but you got a lot of salt down here. They ain't even salt and pepper. It's just salt.
Leave my salt alone. I get it from my mama.
Now you want to put stuff in there so I can get in trouble. But anyway, shout out to Molly Hilton. Yeah, don't get me in no trouble. So y'all, we see over here some Molly music. What you like by Molly music, RJ? Look at here. He says, I won't complain, but they complain all the way through it. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. And I asked the question. I didn't skip all the verse. Don't worry about it.
You went to the second verse.
That's called Cliff Notes.
Yeah. I was trying to get to all the complaints. I was trying to get to the complaints. Get to the complaints.
The case.
But the reason I ask y'all about yours, don't start me laughing because I'm start coughing. Mother still got a chokehold on me. But the reason I ask about these artists and these gospel songs is because sometimes some of these things are what kind of help us get there. You know, they say, "Well, I got saved because no, you didn't get saved because that was a catalyst." It was a conduit. It was something that put you in the way and in the place that your heart was open and being pricked that you would be able to receive. You understand? Oh, I almost preached right there. Y'all heard the way my voice had changed. You understand? And you know, you're preaching when you drag your words and put a little asthmatic pause on the end and we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it.
Preach.
But
oftentimes.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, because y'all know I'll go in there. If I had a good old Baptist, sanctified, Methodist, Episcopal, evangelistical saint that would go ahead and buck with me for 2 seconds, then we would go in.
When the storm is gone,
you gotta dab your forehead. You forgot to dab your forehead.
Move to the left, and then you gotta move to the right.
Well.
Don't forget your tithings.
Wait, you ain't even said nothing, preacher, but you want some tithe. Reverend? Don't start me to laughing now. Y'all cutting up too early. Stop.
Let's get RJ to pass the bucket around because his arms can reach everybody. So let's get
Ushers,
RJ to
go
pass
ahead and
the
start
bucket.
passing that bucket around.
See there, y'all right there together. You talking about him, he talking about you. He said Lorenzo needs meds. So for those of you that are watching in, go ahead and like and share this video. Let people know that the saints are in here and we all need medication. But let them know that Jesus is our doctor. And he writes all our scriptures. But look, y'all, before we get into anything further, before we get to the highlight of today's show, which is we have an exclusive video that is being released here for the very first time anywhere. Nobody's seen it yet. Ain't that right?
No one.
Music, nope.
I feel like Kool-Aid right now. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Listen, the way that just tickled me, I can't. You feel like what, Michael?
Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid man.
And what did he say?
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah.
I cannot. So this is my question, just because I want to know, and I'm sure that some other people want to know. Why were they always chasing Kool-Aid?
They wanted to drink them.
They wanted some Kool-Aid.
They wanted to empty the pitcher.
Yeah. So I'm
Why
with.
do you think they chased Mr. Kool-Aid?
I didn't never know. I didn't really watch TV much, but when I would catch a glimpse, I would see them chasing Kool-Aid. And
Made you want some though, huh?
He was red.
Made you want some.
Yeah. Anyways, so speaking of everybody that needs medication, We are super, super excited to always have the opportunity to share with you the current events that are going on in this great big old world. And because we need you to know what's going on, we have somebody that's dedicated to bring you the news. There's one simple problem. He just so happens to be extremely ghetto when he does it. And so, y'all, every week we bring you the news because he's dedicated, and we bring you the news because he's ghetto, hence dedicated news. So we're getting ready to bring you the news like you can use it, bring you the news like you've never seen it before, bring you the news like, whoa, like, wow, like, oh, like, like,
oh, yeah.
Who mighty God. This is hilarious. So yes, we want to know if y'all want us to continue to bring the news. We want to know everything. We want to know if the news going. How about now? Where the news at? We got some news. How about now? Where the news at?
Nope, not yet.
We don't got no news. Okay then, awesome.
Oh, there's news. There's news.
We got news,
but I want Al's news first.
You want Al's news? So. Right now, Michael, can you go ahead and give us the sports news? I know we are a little bit out of sequence, but if you can,
I can throw down for y'all.
Go ahead.
If I'm sure everybody knows now that football started, and Thursday night we had Baltimore losing in the last play of the game to Kansas City.
Wow.
Philadelphia beating Green Bay. Pittsburgh, of all teams, beating Atlanta. Buffalo on top over Arizona.
Hurry up.
Chicago,
get to my team.
It's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute because it was week 1. We got to go through all of them.
Oh, man, hurry up.
Chicago winning against the Titans. And then we had New England, Tom Brady's old team, winning against them Bengals. Miami beating Jacksonville. Minnesota had no problem at all beating the Giants. Isn't that right, Lorenzo? New Orleans dominated Carolina. Los Angeles Chargers taking on the mighty Raiders of Las Vegas and took care of business. And we had Seattle beating Denver. We also had Tampa Bay on top over Washington. What's the name of the Washington team now? It's the Commanders.
Yes.
And then we had Detroit over Los Angeles Rams and San Francisco over New York, which only leaves us 2 games.
Which 2 games?
One of them. Mm-hmm. We had the Dallas Cowboys dominating the Cleveland Browns.
We them boys.
33-17.
Say it again. They didn't hear you.
33-17.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott coming back home with that star on his head, scoring a touchdown.
Come on, Zeke.
And then we had H-Town they took the show on the road. And we won 29-27. You heard me say we. And one more thing, them Astros are dominating their division too. They're 4.5 games up, ready for them playoffs. And it's all on you. How about them Cowboys?
How about them? Mm-hmm. How about them Cowboys? Mm-hmm. My son, who's named Dallas Cowboy Green, had absolutely no qualms about wearing all of his Dallas Cowboy gear to school on yesterday. He wore everything he owned Cowboys. He looked like an Eskimo. And it was only 100 and something degrees here yesterday.
Well, it's low 90s now. It's getting cold.
Well, he didn't need a toboggan. And a hoodie and some warm-up pants and a bubble coat and a scarf and some gloves. He didn't need all that, but he wore it.
He wore all that
though.
And took a cup.
I'm proud of him.
The cup too?
I'm proud of him. Yes.
Oh, you made Lorenzo shed a tear with that.
And look, then he said, I say, Dallas, did you really wear all of this to school? He said, yeah, and they was asking questions. I told him I was just wearing my name.
Oh. There you go. Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Dallas say, I'm just being Dallas. But yeah, so speaking of just being extra and doing the most all the time, we got that news. How about that? We ready?
We ready?
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the FIYAH Show with your dedicated news. And listen, man, let's forget all that. Y'all got y'all tickets for Fort Worth. Now I'm sorry to come at you that aggressive. I'm sorry. I ain't that wouldn't. How do you be aggressive in King James? Has thou gotten thou tickets for October 12th in the Fort Worth? Run my intro, because if they ain't got their tickets, I'm finna be pissed.
I can't with Al.
All right, let's jump right into it. Number three, parents. Y'all better start parenting. Y'all better start getting your kids together. If you can't parent them, you might want to drop them off at the fire station tonight, because other folk don't play about their kids. Now, this story came across our desk. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know every single detail, and y'all not finna sue me and mess up my mama Christmas. So allegedly there was a problem on the bus where 10th grade girl was bullying a 7th grade girl. Now I don't know why a 10th grade and a 7th grade on the same bus. That's what's wrong. Y'all got this bus shortage, and y'all only taking certain people certain places and stuff. We need as many buses as we can get, because when that bus is full, it's full. They be sitting all on the stairs. But this situation got out of hand. The little 7th grade girl went home, told her mama, and her mama came on the bus wrecking shop. Her mama came on the bus and gave a life lesson and said, try if you want to. So this goes to show y'all, people don't play about their kids. People will go to jail and prison and smile every day and thank God for being there behind their kids. I've seen people do it. This is something I know. This ain't something I heard. So, let's just check out the video so you can see how this mama went in. Man, I make sure that all the cussing is bleeped out when you edit. Check it out.
She told you yesterday somebody was picking on her.
I don't remember.
She said you should remember stuff like this.
Get on the bus.
Come on, you ain't got to be scared.
What's fuck?
So, look, is she on the bus right now? Lyric, look around. Is she on the bus right now? You. She's in 7th grade. What grade you in?
I need you guys to step off.
I know, because she said something to you and you ain't say nothing. So I got to come on here. What
What
grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
She's in 7th.
All I told her was
Ain't no cussing, ain't no nothing.
You had already cussed them out, though.
And when she came to you, call somebody, because when she came to you, you should have went to the teacher. You should have said something. You
should've
shrugged your
wrote a
shoulders.
report or something. Whatever she told you when she got off the bus, it's all recorded, love.
It's all recorded. All recorded. So if anybody else, 7th grade, anybody, don't let nobody pick on y'all that's in high school.
Because you, look,
Ain't no asking. You ain't asking nothing. You cuss. You cuss. No, because you should have said something to her.
Whoever you about to call her.
Don't cuss out another 7th grader. Don't cuss out an 8th grader. And don't cuss out a 9th grader. And anybody else that she talked to, I'm at this bus stop. Don't let her bully y'all. Because you ain't going to bully mine.
All right. Speaking of black women going off, number 2, tonight, I need everybody eyes on TV. Don't even call me. Don't call me. And I told my grandma in hospice, I don't want to hear that. Don't make no surprise move tonight. Hold it to off until the morning. Listen, there is the presidential debate tonight. I need everybody to watch, tune in. This is historic. I mean, it should be good. That's what I'm saying. It should be good. So I'll set your DVDs, what is it? VCR. They ain't got VCRs no more, do they? Your DVRs and whatever device you have, your mammogram machine, whatever recording. I need you to have that up to the TV, ready to record, because it's going down. Trump and Harris will have their debate tonight. So check it out. Get yourself informed. See what their policies are. So when you vote, you can make the right decision. So, I mean, I can only imagine. I just already can kind of see in the future. It's going to go down like.
Who's gonna tell them that the job might be one of those black jobs?
I'm here to do my blank job. I'm here to do my blank job.
those black jobs. One of those. Who's gonna tell them that the job might be one of those black jobs?
Attorney General.
Might be one of those black jobs.
Vice President.
Might be one of those black jobs.
President.
Might be one of those. Who's gonna tell them that the job might be one of those black jobs?
All right, and the number one news story of the week, the Beehive finna sting everybody inside. Everybody just stay in the house under the bed. The Beehive is upset. Beyonce, even though her album sold as many copies as it sold, the streams were through the roof, made impact, changed the whole game of country music, to be honest, in this era. She got no nominations for the Country Music Awards. So she basically did a body of work that outdid some country music artists, but she did not get, she was snubbed basically, as some would say, for receiving a country music award. So I don't know. I mean, I think she wanted to prove the point that no matter what you do, if they don't want you in, they don't want you in. They said from the beginning they didn't appreciate her singing country music. So this is just another testament that, hey, it's still some inequality out here, because Beyonce fan or not, and I'm not no just true Beyonce jump on the bandwagon beehiver, but numbers are numbers. Y'all told Monique she couldn't get a show because of numbers. Now here this girl goes, she got the numbers and can't get an award. So make it make sense. Are the numbers or are the people you want in the place the people you want in the place? So it really is something to think about. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do, but yeah, it's crazy because Beyonce kind of got down if you think about it.
Well, the Country Music Awards, the nominations were announced today, and yeah, Beyonce was not on the list. She released her first full-length country album, Cowboy Carter, back in March. Her song Texas Hold'em became the first by a Black female artist to hold top Billboard charting for country songs. Meantime, Shabuzi, who was featured on Beyonce's album, walked away with 2 nominations for his song, A Bar Song. He praised Beyonce on X following his nomination, saying she opened the door for other artists and gave us one of the most innovative country albums of all time.
All right, this has been your boy Cousin Al with your dedicated news. Yielded back to you in the studio. Oh, wait. We want to give our condolences first off. It's been a lot of just different deaths, different this, different that. We want to basically send our sincere condolences to the family of Beat King. Then you had Fat Man Scoop, then Rich Homie Quan. Which that situation, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, something ain't right about it, because if it was messed up drugs, somebody else should have died too. I mean, he ain't the only person that bought drugs from the person, if that's what happened. So, you know, if it was laced with something, somebody else should be in the hospital somewhere. You know, who he shopped with or whatever he did, that should be out in the open. That's just something to think about. And just this week, James Earl Jones, at 93 years old, decided
Mufasa.
And so we will be loading up a 15-passenger van, aka Spirit Airlines, and we will be going to James Earl Jones services because he deserves it. He's the voice of a nation. He's the voice of a culture. He's the voice of a generation. So yeah, we're gonna be there. Unless it's on October the 12th when you need your tickets for Fort Worth for the Saved and Silly Get your tickets.
Listen, I got a text yesterday before I had saw the news that said Mufasa died. I say I saw the movie. I know Mufasa died. What are we talking about? And then I got the information that James Earl Jones had died. I was like,
I'm actually really sad about this one, man, because I grew up with Darth Vader. I grew up watching Conan the Barbarian. I grew up watching Sandlot. I mean, Coming to America. James Earl Jones, to me, was an icon. I love that man. His voice was second to none.
And you
I
still
tell you what, if he's one of those very, very few people that I would say could narrate my life story.
and you still didn't say the Lion King.
Nah, because I know him for. I do like Lion King. Don't get me wrong, but Luke, you are my son. I am your father. Oh my God! When I heard those words, I am your father.
Mike,
I was like, what? But I gotta regress. I gotta regress back in this news thing because I'm not agreeing on this whole Beyonce thing. Hootie was the first black man to go country.
you're on mute. Come in, Lorenzo.
In our modern time. He's still on mute.
Hootie and the Blowfish. Go ahead.
Hootie.
Hootie.
So now let's take a look from another perspective. Was it wrestling or boxing or whatever where they let the transgender person go in and the woman was fighting a man?
That's boxing.
Boxing, okay.
And
Okay. Come on, y'all with me? So just pull in the details. And the lady got hit.
Ooh, boy, did she.
And she ain't recovered yet. Was it fair to allow him
No.
into the competition with her?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. The swimming thing wasn't fair.
Hold on, don't go too far. Come back. Just stop right there. Beyonce, who has entered into a genre that she is not part of. Is that the same as dude boxing the girl or no?
No, not at all. She tried something. It was she got the numbers by followers.
Yeah, who she is.
Yeah, she didn't get nominated because that album wasn't all that.
But was she supposed to be in that genre is the question.
No, she chose to. She chose that.
She jumped into that pond.
She went into the arena.
You know.
But that's what I'm saying. She got in a boxing match that she wasn't supposed to be in.
Look at my finger. She got in. Woo! Everybody. Oh my God, Beyonce. Oh my God, they heard it.
Okay, awesome. So we're just gonna leave that right there, and we're gonna get to the heart of the matter of today's show, y'all. If y'all saw it, you saw the caption. You probably saw a little trailer, a little teaser, a little snippet, and a little tidbit. And listen, talking about a teaser and a sneak peek, we got one we looking at over here, and I'm talking about. Oh, you better come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on.
God is. Hey, what's up, Antoine? He's on mute. Unmute that man. Let him talk his talk.
So
I didn't know I was gonna come to the room, but I'm here now.
Look, just pretend like you ain't in the room and sit there like you was sitting while we was looking. Oh, you better leave. When I looked up, I say the man of God better sit there and lean with that hat cocked to the side. Oh, you better do it, sir. Oh, you better do it.
You don't have to say a word. Look. No, don't smile. Don't smile.
Just sit there. I said, oh, come on. I looked up, I say, oh, you better show up and sit out there. He was sitting in the vestibule.
There it is.
Jay, what up, man? Hey, listen, what up, FIYAH Show? How y'all doing? Antoine, Hilton here.
You better introduce yourself because the Saints done lost it. So that is, again, no stranger to the FIYAH Show. If you're listening in every Tuesday, you hear that amazing things. They probably ain't never heard it. Let them hear it. Hold on. That's who I am. I like the people to hear things firsthand. I don't want them to just be listening to know any old thing. I want them to hear. Check that. No, hold on. Just listen.
Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh
and hear music.
Whatever whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of
the online. Tune in and tune tonight.
We gon' get it right.
Hot blazing time.
Get you rockin'.
We dedicated news and listen, y'all. Listen, here it is. One more time. And again. Yeah. Listen, that's that boy Antoine Hilton, all the way from Long Island, New York, who is no stranger to this here fire show. So yeah, he's here. Check it out. Like, share this video because you don't want to miss what we're about to share. All right. I'm gonna stop. See, the song just take me in, and I just get right into my radioism, and I be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So again, no stranger to the fire show, Mr. Antoine Hilton, all the way from Long Island, New York. Man of God.
Yeah.
Why is you sitting there looking like brand new money? I'm talking about fresh off the press. Brand new money. MONEY, all capital.
I'm coming to the fire show. I gotta come full and in flesh and in character.
Oh, you in there, man of God. You got your hat, it's leaning this here way. I see a little spark of darker right in here. I see a little leather down your sleeve. Man of God, what is look at here. Somebody say, ooh, that boy good. Give it up. Give it up. Shout out to Pastor Jalen Calhoun, y'all. Man, listen. I don't even know. Lorenzo, you might have to take this one. The man of God looking so good. I just
Thank you. We up in here. New York's very own Antoine Hilton's in the building, and I am your very own New York personality that's in the building on the FIYAH show. And what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna have a little segment called
Not yet. You ready to play the you already getting in there.
First of all, I want
that man ready to hit the button on the thing. Come on.
Jump right in there.
Yeah, who the people everybody don't even know this man. He just look good. They don't mean it. Well, they might know.
I didn't say I was gonna do anything. I
was ready.
I wasn't gonna go there yet.
I was ready. I thought you was gonna push it while I was talking.
No, I wasn't. See?
Push the button.
No, we gotta
push the button. Push the button. Push the
man of God a moment to breathe. Let him breathe.
He been breathing back there in the vestibule. I seen him.
Hey, listen, his shirt gotta breathe. Let his shirt breathe. Now, man of God, we're glad to have you on the Fire Show once again. We appreciate you every time you come and you bless us. And we do appreciate that you're actually premiering your new video here on the Fire Show.
Yes.
Anybody got any questions before I go there?
Well, we got a lot of questions because we don't know who he is. We don't know nothing about him except he handsome. That's all we know.
All right. Okay. Now, can you introduce yourself, man of God?
Man.
Like we don't know who you is, but the people don't know. Some people in the world don't know who you are. So let them know who you is.
I am Antoine Hilton from Long Island, New York. I'm a gospel recording artist. I'm a pastor. I'm everything that the people need me to be except a sinner. Holla.
Oh, come on. So listen, Antoine, because it is imperative for me to always get insight and background on who a person is. I mean, people don't really care what you do, how you do it, until they know a little bit about you. So I really want to know, how long have you been on this gospel artist journey? How long, first of all, how long you been saved? You was born out there in them New York streets. New York is known for a little bit of everything. And, the people might need to know sometimes because, look, I had read over in this book. It's a good book, too. And it says that people are overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimony. And so sitting there looking at you like you're looking right now, what they say, look at you looking like you're looking. You look washed up, you look trimmed up, you look poised, you look like you're all good. But I believe the saints need to know a little bit about your journey, how we got to this video, because this video has a very, very unique title. It's not I Won't Complain. It's not Going Up the Rough Side of the Mountain. It's not Better Days. It's very interesting. So start a little bit, real briefly. I know you're seasoned. See a little, let me see. Y'all see any salt in there? See a little salt down in there. So you might be a little seasoned It's more peppery, but it's a little salt in there too. I see a little something. So you're a little seasoned, meaning you've been here for a little while. Look, you see salt? You see some salt, Michael? Is some salt?
Not much. No, not at all.
Miss Clara, just for men, is doing a great job. But
Cocoa Bean 17.
What's that? Just for men.
Listen. The man of God in Vegas said it was a front lace beard.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay. Focus.
Stop.
So take us back a little bit to your childhood, your Christian experience, how life was as a child, and then kind of bring us just a little bit forward.
All right. Well, listen. Well, me, I grew up in a great household. I had 4 brothers and 2 sisters. My mom, my dad, he passed away my senior year in high school. But it taught me something to be a man earlier than I probably should have. So I was being too much of a man. So I veered off. I had that prodigal experience. I was raised in the church. I sung with my brothers, Cunningham Specials, and I ventured off and did my own thing, had my prodigal experience, went across the world singing R&B, and then God snatched me out of the miry clay. And he said, I'm here for you, and you here for me to do my purpose. So I've been saved for a long time. I will say that none of us have been perfect, but the journey has been short. And I thank God that he chose me for this journey, because I'm here to tell the people, none of us was perfect. None of us are perfect. But one thing we can do is have a heart towards God, and a forgiving heart, a repentant heart. And if you have a repentant heart, God can work with you. If you know the story about David, David was he went and put the dude on the front line and have him killed so he could sleep with the wife. But he said he was a man after God's own heart. So even with his mistakes, even with his shortcomings, he was still a man after God's own heart. That's who God is. He's a forgiving God. He's a merciful God, and he sent his son Jesus to be the person in between he and I, so that way we could be forgiven for our sins. And he did it all on the cross. So this song, that video I'm about to debut, we ain't talk about it yet, but it leads up to that. It is talking about the journey, and understand that God don't expect you to be perfect. He just wants you to have a perfect heart.
Amen. That is good. I like to hear that, man. Yeah, I don't like a perfect man. He likes a perfect heart.
So we getting a little feedback there. So we're gonna have to kind of figure out what's going on with those mics. They feeding. I'm not sure why. But we have a couple questions that are coming in from some of the listeners and the viewers here. From RJ Fleming. So was it hard to be unique in a state of uniqueness? And how do you stay authentic? And that's kind of going to lead me into my question. And I'll let you answer that one first.
Well, I stay authentic with being who God has called me to be. And if I do what God has called me to be, because we hear things that we like, we hear things that we love, and we mimic it. But if you sit there and get your lonely time, your time between you and God, and say, God, what is it that you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to sing about? And he will give you something catered for you. And that's how I stay authentic. And I try not to be like everyone else. I make it intentional to be myself.
Listen, let's talk about that uniqueness and that authentic self, and kind of something that sets you apart. First of all, you're sitting here right now with some dark sunshades on, black cowboy hat sitting sideways. I think that might be a little bit of sequence across the front of this here shirt, and your sleeves look to be leather. And you know I was going to the leather.
Board.
Yeah. Oh, you better be on board. So the Antoine Hilton experience. Don't make me go get mine. But listen, when I first met you, man, I got in. For those of you that may have seen an interview or two, or just heard me talking about it, I met him at an awards ceremony where he was singing at a priest show, and he came out on stage with some leather pants on. Y'all, this was my face. Bruh. Really? This is a Christian? Yes, I was slightly judgmental. I judged the man of God when he walked out. I said, when he thought he was finna sing some Purple Rain and some Prince or something, where's he going with these leather pants on? And so my mind, here I go, y'all. I'm being honest. You heard me say earlier, the words of our testimony. I'm testifying. So there I was with my good cleaned up self, with my good spotless resume that I was presenting to God, looking at this man, and I said, he got on these leather pants. What is he about to sing at these people's gospel award show? Did he not get the memo? Did he not know what was going on? And he got up there and he started singing. I was like, oh, he done took him a song and stuck God in it. And you know how they do a little bit of whatever, and then they say Jesus, and then a little bit more of something extra, and then they say Jesus again, and Jesus wasn't in the beginning of the sentence, the middle of the sentence, or any of that. They just stuck him in there. And so he starts singing, and he's singing a little bit, and it had a nice little old tune. And I was like, okay, the music done got me a little bit, so let me go on tap in, listen to the words. Now I'm still not looking at this man because he got on these leather pants. I got my phone like this, and I got my head down. And I say, he still got on leather pants. Yep, he know Jesus, but he got on leather pants. And I can't listen to this man of God saying this song with these leather pants on. And I had all of these thoughts and feelings in my own head that had absolutely nothing to do with the artist, had absolutely nothing to do with the music, had nothing to do with the message. But my mind kept me in a place that I couldn't receive. But when it got down to the last 45 seconds, Michael, what did he say in that song? In God is. Yeah. What did he say in the last part of that? Sang it for the saint.
I can't sing. You know that.
You've been singing it all day.
Embarrass me in front of Antoine.
Listen, he sang it every show, but now you on here, he won't sing.
I know. I got you got me. You got me. I'm gonna say right now, you got me. Antoine, she asked earlier, who's your favorite gospel artist? Antoine Hilton.
Oh wow!
And he didn't even know you was gonna be on.
I didn't know you were gonna come on the show. Now she got me all starstruck.
Wow, Mike. Oh, I appreciate that,
even
brother.
did
I really
my
do.
best impression.
I cannot. So seriously, here we are, Mr. Antoine Hilton. Life is what it is. You're singing this good old gospel music. People such as myself have judged you based on your authenticity, your unique style, your unique craft, your whatever. Michael, Lorenzo, y'all gotta come here with questions because y'all know I talk for a living. If you don't say nothing, I ain't gonna shut up. So I know for those of you that are watching, listening, if you have a question for this artist who's sitting here looking like he could be entered into the country genre and could have competed with Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I'm sorry.
I got a question. This is
Come on.
I want to know. I know everybody will be all over that. Listen, what was your worst performance?
Ooh. And why?
Wow.
Ooh.
My worst performance was probably I was at a venue that I already felt in my spirit that I wasn't supposed to be there. And I still managed to perform. And that's exactly what I did. I performed. It wasn't ministry. And I can feel the choke on my throat.
Wow.
And I couldn't wait for it to be over, but I had already started. It goes to show you that just because you have a gift or a talent, if there's territory that you're not supposed to be in, you shouldn't go. So that was my worst performance as a gospel artist because I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. But I still went there to perform.
Wow.
When you're writing your music, do you sit down and say, you know what, I'm gonna start writing this music, or do you walk around with a pad and just jot stuff down as you think about it? What's your method of creating your music?
Some things are personal experiences. Some things are what I see, and some things is what God want me to speak about at the moment. There are songs that I've written where it talks about people who have depression and may have thought about even suicide at some point. I wrote a song called Love Letter, but I've never had that feeling, thank God, but I know someone who does. And that's basically how I write. It's how I feel, what God want me to say. And even before I claimed to be a Christian, there was a song that I wrote called Mama Why. And that song I sung at a club. It was people in there with alcohol in their hands. They were putting it down. They were crying. And I knew that at that time that I had to be doing something different. I think that was my in the pig pen type of experience.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute there. I have some questions that come in here. Somebody asked, how do you recover from a bad performance?
Hey, get him next time.
That's right. That's right.
but right now at this stage, it wouldn't be a bad performance because every experience is an experience. And if people consider it a bad performance, I've done situations where no one said anything, and when I got to the door, they said, "You changed my life." So we don't know a bad performance. How we feel we ain't up to par, or we feel that we didn't do what we're supposed to do. Sometimes you got to look at your motives. Are you trying to make their ears itchy, or are you really trying to send a message? So I try to make sure I get that message across, so it's never a bad performance.
Got you. Definitely. I'm going to skip to this question, and I'm going to go back and grab another one there from Pastor Jay. It says, how do you recover from feeling like you missed God in a ministry opportunity?
Wow. That's a different type of question. You feel regretful. You feel like almost kind of like let God down. But again, we make human mistakes, and God is a forgiving God. So we have to really tap into like, yo, I made a mistake. God forgive me. And he's able to bring you right back to where you first, where you were, and keep moving forward. A lot of times us looking back is how Lot's wife turned to Saul. The errors, mistakes, all of that stuff. Once you get past it, you move forward. People are going to try to come and bring that up. And you tell them, that's who I was, but this is who I am. So moving forward from a mistake or anything, and how to recover is basically just saying, God, forgive me, put me back where I was.
Wow. That is definitely maturity in the spirit to be able to move like that, and then be able to know how to reach out, to God and say, hey, I'm out here. I need you to pull me back in. I need you to put me where I'm supposed to be. That is definitely a blessing. Got another question here from one of our listeners. Shout out again to Pastor Jaylon Calhoun from Anointed Radio Network. Y'all, Pastor Jay always got something to say. He says, who inspired you in singing?
Pastor Jay took my question.
Yeah. Pastor Jay, what's going on, my man? Who inspired me? My mom, my brothers. I watched them as I was young, and the way they captivated the audience, I wanted that feeling. So my brothers allowed me to sing with them, and I had that feeling, just felt so good. But then as I started to listen to music, I was a fan of quartet music. So the Joe Lagans of the world, the Violinaires, who else? And then I started getting to the James Moore, and then I like the R&B music. It's the Stevie Wonders of the world. I like the people that were authentic and different. They were trendsetters and trailblazers.
Awesome. That's a blessing to know that just watching someone else can inspire you to move into something that you may or may not even know at that time that it's your call. I heard you say that you were at the club or bar room or what have you, and people begin to put down their drinks and cry and all of those things. Was that a pivotal point in your ministry? What was that like for you?
Well, my brother was with me, and he said to me, he said, man, this is not the lane for you, because we were chasing an R&B dream. And I'm not knocking anybody who's chasing that dream, but I wanted my life to be purposeful. Like, I wanted to have real meaning. I didn't want to be the next person that make a young young female be pregnant early, or make someone go to the club and shoot it up. Like, I didn't want to be that person. So when he came to me and he said, "Yo, you in the wrong lane," it was kind of like confirmation. Like I need to get back to where God wants me to be.
So when you're performing, and then you go out there and you got all these tour dates set up. Do you, when you set up your set list, do you treat each show as a show, or how do you differentiate each show to make them personal, or do you treat them as just a show and you do the same thing every time?
Well, I asked God, what is it that you want me to do? What you want me to say? Because I've been in a venue before where I came up last and the place was half empty. And at that point, I still had to show integrity.
Mm-hmm.
And when you still show your integrity, you say, you know what, no matter what venue I'm in, I have to show integrity, whether it's a song, whether it's a message, or whether it's a behavior. And I make sure that my behavior sometimes supersede maybe my performance, quote unquote, because I'm still conducting myself as a man of God. So everywhere I go, I may go there to sing, but I want to make sure that I leave an impression that's impressionable.
You ever mess up on stage and say the wrong city?
What's up, Dallas? I mean, Houston.
I've never did that, but thanks for the jinx.
What are some things you avoid while actively doing ministry? No cussing, no smoking, no drinking, no thotting. No, am I supposed to say thotting? No. I'm sorry. The man guy asked you a question, sir. Please answer.
Jay, my bro. Things that I avoid people trying to influence me. Like, you should talk about this. You should sing about this. You should, look what they doing. They was going crazy when that dude did this type of song. Why don't you do this type of song? I avoid that because you're when God gives someone a vision, he gives the vision to the visionary.
That's right.
And when other people come in and try to tell you what to do or tell you where to go, you kind of like steering me from the vision, especially when you've been seasoned. I understand, artist development, things of that nature, or if you're sitting there and you uncertain, unsure about your walk or your call, I think that then that could be something different. But when you're certain and you are sure what God has called you to do, I try to make sure that I don't listen to the ones that's trying to steal me off the course.
Wow, that is really good, because you have like just the whole, because it was on the Dedicated News, the whole Beyonce thing. For whatever reason, she felt like that's where she was supposed to be. I don't know if somebody told her, hey, try country. I don't know if somebody told her do country. I don't know how she got there, but nonetheless, I don't think it was where she was supposed to be. And of course, she's not singing gospel music, but we see what happens when we enter into a space or place that we shouldn't be. So, man, listen, Antoine, Hilton, we want to hold you here all day. We want to hold you captive. We want to keep you. Because first of all, you're looking like new money, and I feel
new
rich.
Money.
Yeah, I feel rich with you sitting there. Everything new, everything. I feel rich. So, we got this video, and the title of the song or the video is "Human Mistakes." Intro the song, intro the video. Tell us about it. Let the people know, because when you hear it again, it's not like I won't complain. It's not. It's none of those kind of titles. It's different, uniquely different. And then you're sitting here, and we're gonna let you tell us about, after we hear it, this look, because I've seen you before with a ball cap on and some tennis and tennis shoes, sneakers. What am I supposed to say?
Tennis.
Sneakers,
yeah. And these New Yorkers be
Lorenzo,
trying to rank.
Look. You concur with sneakers?
Listen, these New York folk be choking my throat like Shirley Caesar. When I say the wrong thing, so what's a tennis? What you wear on your shoe? But anyway, so I've seen you in different attire and all of that, and we'll let you address that after the song, because I think it'll give us a little more clarity and all of that good stuff. But tell us about the song itself, and then intro the song. There you go.
Okay, so human mistakes is something that we all have to accept. A lot of times we sit in the seat of judgment, when you sit in the seat of the pointing the fingers and when someone error, the whole world is coming down on it. I remember when William Murphy was on the swag surfing. No matter all the good stuff he did, all they noticed at that point was that. So the world needs to understand that even if he thought it was a mistake or not, we are human. We make human mistakes. And this is why Jesus Christ came down himself, because human flesh couldn't do it. He had to come down, wrap himself in the flesh, and become as us and die for us. Because he said it, Adam couldn't do it. So he said, you know what? Let me come down, and I'm sitting in between the middle of my people and God. And every time he asks for forgiveness, God don't see our errors. He sees the blood that was shed on the cross. And Jesus Christ knew that. So you know what? This human mistakes is to let people know we make human mistakes as long as we get back right with God.
I like
Awesome.
that.
Awesome. So we have this song, we have this video that has never been seen, played, or heard anywhere else. You might saw a little snippet on social media, but this is the very first time that all ears are going to hear the entire song, see the entire video. How does that make you feel, Michael, that it's aired first here on the FIYAH Show?
I'm real curious because I like Antoine Hilton, and I want to know. I want to hear it because me, I'm not gonna lie on what it sounds like.
But he right here. You're not gonna lie.
Right there. I'll tell him to his face.
Lorenzo, how do you feel with it airing for the first time here on the FIYAH Show amongst us, the FIYAH Nights, and all of our listeners and viewers? How does that make you feel?
It feels very, very good that this human mistakes, which we all go through, we went through, and we able to get through it and get past it. It's all about human mistakes. And what would you do with your mistake after you made your mistake and then you can't pass your mistake? But then when you go back in, you move away from your mistake because you got to go back into your mistake. But don't go on your mistake. You got to go back over there with your mistake. Oh, I'm sorry. Too much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We mistake and then we mistake again and then we mistake again.
You learn from it. You learn.
Oh, you got to learn. Okay.
You learn from it. They're called lessons learned.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You learn from every mistake you make. Your mistakes should become less and less as you get older because you make mistakes and mistakes and mistakes, and then if you learn from them, you're gonna make less and less and less.
So why y'all telling me that?
Let's hear the music.
But I want to answer the question too.
Answer the question.
I feel good. That's all.
What's the question?
The one I just asked you and Lorenzo. How y'all feel that the human mistake?
You
see what I'm saying? I'm just forgotten about on the show. I mean, don't worry about it. Roll a song.
Push the button.
Don't you point your fingers at me like I'm the only one. You will get your time too. Your test is sure to come. And I'm so glad that he understands. That's why he came down as a man, to overcome what we couldn't do ourselves. He knows that we need his help, but I'm trying not to lose my faith while I'm relying on what the Bible says. The ways of this world is tempting and hard to break. Glad he knows I'm human and I make human mistakes. Glad he knows I'm human and I make human mistakes. Oh, he's coming for a church with seems so impossible. So much to offer in this world. That's why when he comes, he'll change us from mortal to immortality. 'Cause if we had to do it on our own, then heaven won't be our home. But I'm trying not to lose my faith while I'm relying on what the Bible says. The ways of this world is tempting and hard to break. Glad he knows I'm human. You make human mistakes. Ooh, glad he knows I'm human. And I make human mistakes.
Oh, come on.
Glad he's a forgiving God who knows I make human mistakes.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Listen, I don't know. Michael's face is giving me something. So we're going to give him the first. I don't know. Your face was giving me something. Listen, for those of you that are looking, listening, watching, I want you to go ahead and type on the screen what your thoughts are. If you happen to be watching the replay, which means you don't see the live sign right there and you're watching on one of the podcast platforms, we want to know what you think about this human mistakes. We got one over here. I mean, wow. Come on, RJ. Come on, Michael. We're gonna give you first off. And
you know, I like it. I like it because there was a lyric in there and I wrote it down. That's why I was all looking for my pen and said, glad he knows I'm human and I make human mistakes. You know, that right there, I can probably talk for about 3 hours just on that one sentence right there. And the song itself, I feel you can sing that a cappella. You can sing that anywhere. You don't need the instruments on that one. That was a really good. It showcased your voice. It showcased your enunciation. Unlike a lot of musicians, I understood every word nice and clear. It had some good meaning to it. And I would love to sing it myself, but I can't because I get so high. I can't go that high. But I tell you what, another good song from Antoine Hilton. Everyone, I like it. Again, I like it. That confirms what I said earlier in the show. Who's your favorite?
There it is.
Michael.
Look. That was my mic.
I'm always curious to hear what Michael is gonna say, because Michael, I won't say he's a new convert, just kind of reestablishing his walk with Christ. And of course, he comes from a Catholic background. So all of what he's hearing here on the Fire Show and experience from gospel artists and gospel music is a little different than what he's used to or accustomed to. And so when he gives his feedback, I take it to heart for the artist. I don't care what the artists think about it, but I take it to heart because I think about it from a different perspective. As I said earlier in the show, we bring, different people from different walks of life, not necessarily cultural or ethnicity, but different experiences. And to hear from Michael's perspective, it hits me because I know part of his story and his testimony. But anyways, that's not Lorenzo. Come on. What's your take on this human mistakes? Come on, y'all, keep typing over there. I see y'all.
The thing is like I love the song because it's called Human Mistakes. Because as humans, we make mistakes. But when you put God in front of everything, he's going to try to guide you to where you're not making all of these mistakes.
Yeah.
Because a human, we born in sin, shaped in iniquity. It's like that's why we pray every day. We fast when we can fast, and we give God the praise because he's going to guide and lead you and teach you how to move away from those mistakes. Because you ever hear that little thing in your ear when you know you ain't supposed to be going somewhere, and you and you ignore it,
and you go anyway. I'm glad he know I'm human.
It's because you're human. I remember this one time I was walking into this bar and this dude was just standing there. You know, I'm about to go have me a good time. And this dude was there. He said, "Yo, bro, you ain't even supposed to be. I don't even know this guy." And he was like, "Yo, bro, you ain't supposed to be in there." But guess what? Walked up in there anyway. Human mistake. I should have left because it was a big fight, everything. I said, "Man, I wasn't supposed to be in here." But that's why we pray and fast and ask God for guidance.
Definitely.
We are human, and we're gonna make these human mistakes.
And I'm gonna answer the question myself. It really I'm like Michael. First of all, I'm an Antoine Hilton fan. Like, if I could tattoo his name on my arm, I would, but I'd probably be crucified for
you
it.
won't.
You're right, I won't. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I love Antoine Hilton. First of all, again, the first encounter was me being in my flesh and not even being in a place or a posture to receive what the man of God had, because I was being judgmental. And then to actually have the opportunity to interview him the next night after having criticized the man of God for his leather pants. I mean, what did the leather pants have to do with his ministry? What did the leather pants have to do with his salvation? What did the leather pants have to do with anything? But that is how the enemy will set up barricades, blocks, and all of those things. Had I allowed those leather pants to keep me in that same posture, then I wouldn't have a dear friend, dear brother that I call him, as I wouldn't have this experience, the Antoine Hilton experience, because my mind, my whatever would have not allowed, this relationship to even start, let alone flourish. But the ministry itself speaks from the knowledge that I have of him, or who I know him as a person, is the same as the music. It's the same as the message. It's the same as what I believe God would allow him to display, even in this in the gospel industry. This industry has become something. It's taken a form of its own, and a majority of the form it's taking on does not have anything to do with Christ. And I heard you say earlier, man of God, that you performed. And I don't think when I've ever seen you've been performing, even with your leather pants on. I don't think you were performing. And I'm gonna keep saying it because it's significant to our relationship. And,
exactly.
You had on leather pants in the video, man of God. I just have a question for me and the saints. And we just kind of seeing, kind of chest up. You got on leather pants right now?
I do not.
Listen, you dressing like you dress when people dress during COVID. Y'all know during COVID, when we went home and had to work from home, we was all around here dressed like Winnie the Pooh. Get on the camera with a button up and a blazer on, and God knows what at the bottom. But man of God, now look at here. Pastor Jay said he had on leather pants because that's the Prince anointing. Pastor Jay, you were there that night when he came on the stage there at the pre-show and had on leather pants. But being in this industry, it has taken a form, again, like I said, of its own, and it's a form that's away from God. I have to know, because some people will be judgmental. Some people, even to a point that they still can't receive once the message or the word goes forth. First of all, what would you have the people to take from this song, beyond what you said earlier? But explain this attire, explain this Come on, if you will, just talk a little bit more about it, and then we're gonna turn you loose. That's something the devil ain't gonna never do. We're gonna do it though.
Well, basically, as my brother RJ was talking about earlier about being different and making it intentional. I've been inspired by all types of music, and I don't want to limit myself. I just want to be like a gumbo and make sure anything I can tap into, I will. Whether it's a look, whether it's a sound, but it's going to be created and flipped into how Antoine Hilton does it, or how God lead me to do it. So I wanted, you don't know how much that influenced me because I wear certain things for that attention, just for somebody to say, oh my gosh, I got the Stellas when I had on a lime green.
Looking like a Skittle.
Lime green suit. But it ended up being a hit out there.
It ends up being what?
But I do certain things for just for people to remember. And that's kind of like strategic marketing. And so the hat and the shirt, it's when people look at it, they're like, what is he doing now? But I have their attention. That's what it's all about.
Awesome, man of God. So I need you to do something for me. And I don't usually tell preachers what to preach or what a message should be, but I need you to get as close as you can to your camera and respond back to this message. And I'm going to tell you what to say, okay? You know how y'all tell us turn to your neighbor? I need you to turn to your brother and say, don't do it. Don't do it. Lean right where you at. Right where you are. Right where you are, and tell your brother, don't do it. Man of God, you didn't follow directions. Obedience is better than sacrifice at this moment. I need you to lean into this camera. I mean, put your nose on the camera and say, do not do it.
Let's go, brother.
I'm telling your mama, I'm not playing. I'm telling it. Listen, RJ is 19 feet tall and probably 1 inch wide. He ain't got this gonna be a leather strip. He ain't got no business in RJ, listen, I'm telling you right now, if I ever see you in some leather pants, I am going to be threatened to unalive you. I'm unaliving you. Mm-hmm. Yes, I can say that without my video getting blocked, but I'm unaliving you. RJ, read my lips. Do not put on leather pants. It's not your ministry. Amen. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but so in all seriousness, he said, okay, well, unalive on, child. Yeah, I'm gonna unalive you.
Wait, what did that say, child?
Yes.
Child.
New York, leave it alone.
Another new word.
Yeah. So yesterday, what was my word I said yesterday? Pertinent. Pertinent nearby took Antoine out. I say you got a pertinent with the fire show tomorrow.
What is that?
Got that, Lorenzo?
Well, look, I was driving here fast. So I had to make sure I had some insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's hey, he's a fire starter right now. This is the beginning of the fire starter. He is the first person to be in our segment called the fire starter because he's out here just starting flames all over the place in the name of Jesus. And I have a question for you, Brother Antoine. What motivates you to create?
Ooh. The need for the people. I have a heart for people. And I don't want people to miss out because I didn't say or sing what they need to hear at the moment. That's what we're called to do. We're called to go out to the hedges and highways to compel men and women to come in. However God give it to you, that's how you do it. And when you keep the gift to yourself, it brings me back to the scripture when a young man buried his talent. And when he buried his talent, he only had one. He said, I just saved this for you because, I know you deal us treacherously. And he said, you know what? Give that one talent that you buried and give it to the one that had 5 and 10. And that's what we got to do. Whatever God give it to us, we have to use that gift and that talent and that skill to attract people to Christ. And that's what inspires me.
Well, all right. I got another question for you.
He been writing this
I got
question.
more questions for you. What's next for you? That's the first thing.
Oh, we have some wonderful things ahead. I heard everybody, y'all football fans. I'm a Giants fan, but I'm taking a year off. Probably the next 2 years. Probably the next 2 years. You from New York, man. You shouldn't be saying boo to no New York Giants.
Dallas,
yeah, Lorenzo.
But I'm a huge New York Knicks fan, and I'm working on their theme music for the Garden. So I'm excited about that.
Say that. No. We're not just gonna run by that like real quickly. We're doing what?
The theme music for the Garden, Madison Square Garden.
What does that mean, man of God?
So when they go into the Garden,
they're
gonna hear Antoine singing about New York.
So I don't know if it's humility or if it's not really realizing. I almost made up a word right there. I don't. How you just say that? Like I'm working on music for the Garden, and just like Garden. I had said it like you had said. That was my New York accent, Garden. Mm-hmm. How you just say that like that with just
Because I know it's the minute we get boisterous and high-minded, God can take it right from us.
Ooh, come on, high-minded. My auntie say you got a high mind and a pole behind. You want to live up here, but you're broke. I'm just saying, that's what she said. But I like that high mind. The saints and these what are those idioms or what do you call those? But it's interesting. But yeah. So look, I've been trying to figure out all night why this orange spot keeps getting right in front of my face. Y'all see it? I just realized it's blanking out my mic. That's why it's doing that. See that? I didn't know all night, but don't worry about it. Pray for me. I was just trying to figure out why my face was looking Botoxed or anyway. Don't worry about it.
It just blends. It's okay. I have another question. Man of God, what makes your music unique?
I make it intentional not to sound like anyone else. And I use my voice. I know a lot of artists, you can put their song on and put it next to someone else and you can tell who they listen to. So because they're not tapping into their own voice. They're tapping into a mimic voice. And it's called, honestly, karaoke. So at that point, I don't like karaoke. I want to get my authentic voice. However it comes out when I open my mouth and sing, that's what I want to portray to the world.
All right. And I got another question. Hold on. I have another question. Who?
Come on, 50 Cent with 21 questions.
Yeah, that's what they call me. I'm 25 Cent. I was in Queens, Linden Boulevard. What's going on?
Nice.
Who is your favorite musician?
Musician. Musician is a huge umbrella. When you say musician, you mean artist or actually a musician?
Someone that plays an instrument.
Oh,
a lot of people can sing, but who is the favorite person that you look up to? Look up to that gave you, because you play the bass, right?
Yes, sir.
So then you play the keyboard sometimes, and you play the drums sometimes. So you play a lot of different instruments. So what person or more than one that you looked up to say, you know what, I'm gonna learn because I see this person playing, I see that person playing. What made you say I'm gonna pick up this bass and I'm gonna just start creating songs and making melodies?
My oldest brother, Mike, he's a bass player, and he had a bass in his room, and I used to sneak and pluck it, and he used to be like, who played my bass? I was like, nobody, not me. Charles. And when he turned my fingers over, he saw I had blisters all over my hands. And that was from playing and practicing for hours and hours while he was at work, hours and hours. And then I love the way he played the bass. And he said, "You really want to learn?" I said, "Yeah." He showed me a couple of things and it made me sit in front of some videos, and I just went on from there. So I would definitely say my brother Mike inspired me, and I looked to him when I started playing bass.
All right, and all your songs got elevated, and you just became a musical savant, as they call it. Savant, resonant. What do they call it? What do they call it?
Savant. Savant.
Oh, I was right. See, education is key. Hempstead High School, you did your job. Now,
This guy. I cannot with you, Lorenzo, sometimes. So go ahead. You got another question? 52 cents. You got another question. So listen, y'all, you have heard here for the very first time on the FIYAH Show on Anointed Radio Network, human mistakes. Not only did you hear it, but you saw the video first. So, man of God, is this available on all platforms? Or where can we get this human mistakes?
Listen, I wanted to make sure the FIYAH Show got it first. So I didn't even set a release date yet. I just wanted this to be a nice debut for the FIYAH Show and the world to see it from here on. And I wanted them to see it for free before they purchase it.
Well, look at God. The FIYAH Show. We done made Hilton history. Do you hear me? We the first ones to debut, to premiere, to show you the video, Human Mistakes. It's not even available for purchase yet. So question, can we run it again? Mike O had some technical issues and he's back. Welcome back to the FIYAH Show, Mike O. So are we able to keep playing it, or we was bound to this one time?
You can play it as much as you like.
Don't tell us that. Don't tell us that.
Boom.
Michelle.
Don't tell us that.
Okay, hold on real quick. Before I left, all I heard was but
conjunction.
I did get a break in that and you're a Giants fan.
Oh,
I'm going back about 5 minutes. You're a Giants fan and Lorenzo's not. He couldn't explain that to me last week. Why? Can we clarify why you're a Giants fan and Lorenzo's not?
Well, I probably did a more traveling when it comes to different people. He might have went all over the world doing vacations, but I went over to like traveling and singing and meeting different people. And I couldn't be in a city or a town like Los Angeles and be shout out to my boy Griff, but no, I can't be a Raiders fan and I'm visiting Las Vegas. Like I can't do that. So everybody, they had their teams, they had their, I go to Dallas and I'm a Dallas fan. I felt like I was bandwagon. Like I told you earlier, like I'm authentic. I want to be my authentic self. So no matter where I go, I got to represent my city.
Michael, read your message before you speak. I don't want you to get in no trouble because Antoine is a nice man of God and I don't want him to take his hat off. So read your message over there before you speak, okay? Don't be ugly. I promise to unalive him if he says something about your team.
I was gonna ask one more question before I started getting all. When you can I go ahead and ask another question, or are we trying to wrap it up? What's going on here?
Ask another question, sir.
when you were younger, you had your boys, you're hanging out, you're doing all that stuff. You still have the same friends, and if so, do they see you differently now?
To be honest, I have some of the same friends. Because with Jesus Christ, he was a huge example. He went to the people who didn't know him. He said, I came for those people. I know y'all come and y'all have y'all laws and y'all have all these different things and y'all go to the churches and the synagogues and y'all do the same thing, see the same people. But Jesus Christ said, I'm going to them. So honestly, they don't call me when they want to go hang out and drink and things of that nature. But when they want to have a good, wholesome conversation, they call me. And when we're gonna go somewhere neutral, we go somewhere neutral. But I have some of the same similar friends. A lot of my friends that I actually roll with, a couple of them in jail for murder. A couple of them are in jail. Some of them have passed away. But God has kept me. He allowed me to see so much at a young age. And when I saw those things, I was able to make a decision. Do I want to go that way? But I thank God for my mother's prayers, because my mother's prayer and the people that prayed for me, there were some instances where I could have been in certain situations, but God pulled me out of it. So I didn't turn my back on my friends, but they have a respect for me. Don't call me when you're doing that. And I have a respect for them. I won't join you when you're doing that. But
Yeah.
guess what? You can come to where I'm at, because my world is a beautiful world.
And that song that we just listened to is a good example of what you just said right now.
Human mistakes.
Human mistakes. You learn from them. You learn from them.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot, man. You like she said earlier, I'm new to the whole arena, but I've been listening to music my whole life, and I love music. I take it to another level, and your music, I embraced it pretty quick, pretty good. It's good stuff. I love the beats. I like the lyrics, and this song that you just had, I mean, it's a little bit of the same. It's good stuff. You're a good artist.
Good.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate
I'm not gonna. Everything's good to me. Nothing's
Okay.
excellent. Nothing's perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's good listening to. I love it. I love it.
Awesome.
I'll jam it. And he said I could jam it anytime.
Well, you got to get it from me, because I ain't gonna send it to you.
Oh, hold on. I just got it.
It's not available for purchase yet.
Not yet.
How about that? So, Antoine, you said you had a few things coming up with New York. Anything else on your radar that you got coming up? You're working on. You're going somewhere. You're doing. We can come see you somewhere. What you got? I mean, because you got this hat on, and people gonna be looking for this hat. Where can they find this hat?
Well, at the end of this month, September 28th, 26th, 27th, 28th, I'll be in Nashville. We'll be out there for the Dove Awards. And we'll be doing a Bobby Jones show while we're out there. So I'm excited about that. Then the following month, we're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be at the Spin Awards. And while we out there, what?
Are you going to wear leather pants again?
No, I'm not going to wear leather pants.
You just broke her heart.
Then while we out there, we're doing a TV network called Atlanta Live. And then I'm also nominated for an award for the Pearl Awards. So that should be awesome. And then we also going to, in January of next year, we're going back to Atlanta. We're going to Atlanta Symphony Hall. So that's going to be amazing.
Come on. So, yeah, I think you got some great and amazing things coming up. Where can the people find you to follow you? We're at the top of the hour. It's 6:03. You know, it usually happens at 6. So we're going to get into that. You ain't got to go nowhere if you don't want to, but we want to make sure we get all your information out in case you have to go. So where can the people find you? Where can they get your music? I saw on, when you wasn't dressed like this here, you had on some clothes and they had stuff on them and things. They wasn't sequin and they wasn't leather.
It wasn't leather and it was sequin.
Yeah, it wasn't the old stingy brim cowboy hat. It was
wearing them same boots too.
Yeah, what you had, man, of God. Where can they get all of that stuff? You got on boots?
So my website, AntoineHilton.com.
He had on in the video.
I do have merch on there. Instagram, Antoine Hilton. Facebook, Antoine Hilton. I kept it real simple. Everything is at Antoine Hilton. Twitter, the bird. What is it now? X now? Twitter X.
Not the bird.
At Antoine Hilton. So you can find me on there, and I do have merchandise. Antoine Hilton, my logo. Next time I come to the FIYAH show, I have it on.
All right, awesome, awesome. Listen, so Antoine is spelled, for those of you that are listening in, it's spelled Antoine, Hilton, Hilton. You know, some of these people, mamas be spelling their name different and stuff, but his mama spelled his Antoine. Okay, so go find him, Antoine Hilton, on all these platforms. Yeah, they didn't spell it Aintwowine. What do y'all spell it? His name is Antoine, right? Is that correct?
Yep.
Hilton, Hilton. Okay, go find him. Get this. You can't get this on yet. Listen, the man of God sitting look like the sun didn't set on him. Oh, you better sit in the pale moonlight. The sun is going down over there.
Screenshot. Somebody screenshot.
Screenshot it. Oh, you better sit there and look like you're looking. But listen, man of God, before we let you loose, you know that you're no stranger to the Fire Show. We always have a testimony period where we get to talk about the pet peeves and the isms and the things that people do to us that we don't like. We have to say I don't like on this show, though. So we want to know what I don't like, and we're going to get you to turn you loose out of here, let you go back into the rest of your day, and we're going to sit up and clown a little bit more. You know, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. But we got to know before you go, what's on your heart, man of God? We know you're a good loving pastor and preacher, and, you know, we know you love everything people do, and you don't get to say it at your church. But you can say it at this one, okay? So go ahead and go on and tell us what you don't like.
Let's see. I don't like when someone cuts you off on the highway and they get mad at you.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. Yes.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it at all.
Turns me
when I
into a
cut somebody
bad
off.
person.
It turns you into a Frenchman, huh? You start using your French persuasion.
No. When I cut somebody off, that awkward stare when you get beside them, so I just turn the other way.
Yeah.
Look, you do your good cowboy pose.
No eye contact.
Let them see the brim of your hat. Yeah. I'm like that. I'll be like, I'm sorry, but I don't look at them. They be over there. I'll be like, I'm sorry. My bad. I ain't see you. And then when I'm getting ready to speed up, I'll be like, sorry. Because I'll be like scared. They going to think I'm saying something else. Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like when my good friends from northern states make fun of my southern accent and twang.
Whoa, who does that?
Not me.
Not me.
I don't like it. I mean, I have no say on where I was born. I have no say on who taught me to speak incorrectly or correctly to us. But yeah, I don't.
From one of the hardest cities to say cities ever.
Nutbush.
I'm not from Nutbush. I don't even know where Nutbush is.
Hey, Yoda, we love every bit of you.
But why y'all be making fun of me though?
We love every bit of you.
Whoa, easy there, Tiger.
I'm gonna tell y'all mama. All y'all up north, I'm telling your mama. I don't like it.
Your mammy.
Oh, I ain't gonna say, mammy. I ain't getting slapped. I ain't getting slapped. But
Mother.
Where am I from, Michael?
Nacogdoches.
See how easy you said that? It was just all in you making fun of me because you said it with no problem.
No problem.
It's
I know how
not.
to say it.
It's not.
You know how to say Nacogdoches?
Listen, I'm gonna check out, but I'm gonna go on my phone. I love the Fire Show. Yielded, Mike. Oh, appreciate you, Lorenzo. Great time. I love you all. God bless you, and I'm gonna tune in. Hear these I don't likes.
Don't be a stranger.
Never.
That's it. That's
Keep it real, brother. Keep it real.
I don't like when artists sing their song and leave before church over.
Can we play the video again?
Oh, he's still here.
Lorenzo, you gotta have an eye on like too before he goes.
He don't got one. So we gonna run the video while he's on the way out, and we're gonna come.
I got one.
Let me hear it.
I don't like it when I'm sitting down, all chilling, and then I get up and go to the other room, and I started walking around that room, and I don't know why I came in that room, so I leave, and then I go back and sit down, and then I remember why, and I got to get back up and go back to that room.
That comes with that salt in your bed, Michael. That comes with the salt. Yeah. That's a salt anointing. So we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it one more time for y'all that we premiered the first time. So the second time, what you do? We rerun it. We play in the back, run in the back. Is that what it is? Well, we're gonna type this up here and we're gonna say we premiered again. Antoine Hilton's song "Human Mistakes." Come on, run that beautiful beam footage.
Run it back.
No, you're not gonna all that good setup. I shot a layup and you.
What was that?
That was my layup. Go big or go home. That is.
Don't you point your fingers at me. Like I'm the only one. You will get your time too. Your test is sure to come. And I'm so glad that he understands. That's why he came down as a man, to overcome what we couldn't do ourselves. He knows that we needed help, but I'm trying not to lose my faith.
Trying not to lose my faith.
While I'm relying on what the Bible says.
You gotta rely on the Bible.
The ways of this world, it's tempting and hard to break. Glad you know I'm human.
And I make human.
And I make human mistakes. Glad he knows I'm human. And I make human mistakes. Oh, he's coming for a church without no spot or wrinkle. Seems so impossible. So much to offer in this world. That's why when he comes, he'll change us from mortal to immortality. Cause if we had to do it on our own, then heaven won't be our home. But I'm trying not to lose my faith, while I'm relying on what the Bible says. The ways of this world is tempting and hard to break. Glad he knows I'm human, and I make human mistakes. Ooh, glad he knows I'm human, and I make human mistakes.
Here you go, Michael. Get your note.
Glad you're forgiving God, who knows I make human mistakes.
And again, that is Mr. Antoine Hilton with Human Mistakes. I'm glad he's a forgiving God and he knows I make human mistakes.
You know, those lyrics alone, without nothing, that's some deep lyrics.
Yeah, man. It's
just
listen,
without singing, without no music, just those lyrics. That's deep.
I'm glad he's a forgiving God.
Oh,
Amen.
man.
That right there take you in. Come on, Lorenzo.
Amen. Woo!
Mm.
He is a forgiving God.
He is.
And he knows that I make human mistakes. So again, you cannot get this just yet anywhere else other than the Fire Show. So if you missed the entire video, go back over there to IB Yielded and watch it on YouTube. You can run it back here on social media platforms. But man, go listen to it. Let it bless your heart. And when it's available for purchase, you'll already be ready to grab it and put it in your playlist because it has so much meaning in it. It has so much power in it. So again, Human Mistakes by Antoine Hilton, y'all. Yeah.
You know, you got me listening to more and more gospel music. And when I go to church, you know, they're singing. And I usually, you know, just sit there and, you know, absorb the music. And now, and like I told you, when I was telling him how he sings, you don't catch every word. But now I look up at the screens and they got the words up there, and some of them are deep. And I'll be like,
your eyes get sweaty.
Yeah, just a little sweaty.
Yeah,
that moisture in the air, you know, it just dries my eyes. I don't know what it is, but you know, I feel it. I feel it in more than one way.
I understand because my eyes get nice and sweaty like a stank person standing next to me.
I cannot. What? So for those of you that are looking and listening in, what are your thoughts of this song, Human Mistakes? What are your thoughts of the video? Just when you hear the song, Michael, and you're putting the lyrics in, Lorenzo, and you see the video, what does it take you? What do you think of?
It's a bluesy R&B mix. It makes me want to relax.
Yeah.
And when you hear those lyrics, it puts you right in thinking mode. You know, it makes you think of mistakes that were made, and it makes you appreciate the Lord for giving us His kid to go through all that for us. And I appreciate every word of the Bible when I hear stuff like that. Yeah, it's a deep song, and maybe I may be looking at it too hard, but I think it's a really deep song, and I like that. I like that when it makes it makes me feel it.
Definitely. What about you, Lorenzo?
Yes, it definitely makes me feel it, and just to like I said before, the words alone, just human mistakes.
Yes.
Like we are human. We are going to make mistakes every single day.
Yes.
But what we have is what? Grace and mercy.
Ooh, thank you, God.
Gives us grace and mercy that we can overcome these mistakes that we have and that we have done, and then we learn from our mistakes. That's and right. It's like he always say, okay, well, if I got you out of it, why do you keep going back? Because why? Because we're dumb, we're human. You know, this is who we are. So
that's why we need a shepherd.
That mercy, because he knows eventually you're gonna learn. That's like somebody like there's a fire right there, and you trying to roast some marshmallows, but you keep getting too close. Eventually, you're gonna move back from that fire. Right. So it's like you keep making that. The fire hot. That fire hot. So eventually, you're gonna learn.
Yeah.
So that's why he gives you that grace and that mercy. So you can have peace, so you won't go through them trials and tribulations, because every time you make a mistake, there's a trial and there's a tribulation that follows behind it, right?
There it is. And I'm thinking of when I'm looking at the video, the horse was in the stable all alone, or in the field by itself, and then there was a girl in the window by herself, and it made me think about the fact that when we make these mistakes, how the enemy wants to isolate us and make us feel like we're all alone, and we can't reconcile, or we can't go back to God. And so just seeing that visual and then hearing He's a forgiving God.
Yes.
And He knows that I make human mistakes. Being able to just, know that in that place of isolation that the enemy wants to put you in, or in that place that you feel too dirty to go back to God, that He already knew, or He already knows the things that you're going to do. He already knows your character. And a lot of time God allows us to go through those things to continue to build the character that we lack. And so I'm grateful that God knows me, God knows my heart, God knows how I am and who I am. And so nothing that I do will ever catch him off by surprise. And so I'm grateful that he's a forgiving God.
Yes.
And
He
so
knows you.
yes, hearing that and seeing that video just takes me to a place that I'm able to just be totally grateful to God for the grace and the mercy that you just spoke of.
You know, lyrics
Yes,
like
and
that,
the thing with God,
lyrics
he is-
like that make you want to do better. You know what I mean? You listen to it and it's like, man, you know what? I'm gonna walk the walk.
Yes.
I'm gonna do. And I get the outfit now. I get the outfit now after watching the video. But
Yes. It also, like, you made me think about it, because I wasn't even thinking about how the horse was running by himself and that isolation that we do put ourselves in because of the mistakes that we made. But because he's a forgiving God, yes. Why are you hibernating yourself away from the job that he has for you to do? It's like sometimes we run because we made a big mistake or went through something, and now you want to just put yourself in a little box. But he say, nah, break out that box, bro. I got you.
Get out.
And there's bigger things here for you when you get out that box. So don't feel bad. Don't feel sad or bad for yourself. Just get out, pray about it, and keep moving. And he's going to bless you every day.
Definitely. And by no means are we giving anybody the right to go and do wrong and make mistakes.
No.
Because when you know better, you should do better. And
Yes.
those that know better and don't do better, you're going to be whooped. Listen, one of my good words, doubly. You're going to be whooped doubly so.
Like
So
my mama said 7 times more, but okay.
That is. So here's the thing that I take away from this Human Mistakes video, the Human Mistakes song, the lyric, definitely Antoine and this whole outfit and this shebang, is that even in your authentic walk, even in your unique style and place and position with God, there's gonna be some mistakes. There's gonna be some hard places and points along the way. But if you get back up, can I say get back up on the saddle? Can I go there?
Go ahead.
Get back up on the saddle. Get back in the posture in the position that God has placed you, because sometimes we miss out on the next thing because we're too busy wallowing in the missed thing or in the mistake. Or in the place that we were never supposed to be postured in the first place. So posture yourself for purpose. That's my take.
A lot of times when people try to do things and they fail at it, and then comes out the most popular phrase is, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And my whole career, I've told people all the time, what you don't ever use the word can't. Because can't means you can and never tried.
Well, come on in and see. You better put it together.
Say that again.
Oh, preach again. Say it for the people in the back.
It means you can and never tried.
Ooh. I'm gonna use that. Hold on. Let me write that down.
Use it. That's a bumper sticker. Make a book out of it.
That one was free. The next one gonna cost you, as the Saints would say.
The next one's going. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna start making bumper stickers on the Yielded Show.
Come on. Bumper stickers. We're gonna pay the bills with the bumper stickers. But listen, y'all, we are here again. This is our second week on Anointed Radio Network. Shout out to Pastor Jaylon Calhoun, who extended the opportunity for us to be here on the Anointed Radio Network. You can still catch us on all of our social media platforms. You can catch us on YouTube. For now, remember to go over and download the Anointed Radio. I'm getting so much feedback. I don't know why. Go over and download the Anointed Radio Network. Maybe I was too close to the mic. I don't know. But go and download it. Anointed Radio Network. It's the black and white one. The purple one is old. Old things have passed away. Grab the black and white one. Put it on your device. Because at some point in the near future, I'm not a prophet. But I'm going to promise at this moment. At some point in the near future, you will not be able to catch us here on Facebook Live. You will not be able to catch us live on any of these platforms other than Anointed Radio Network app. But for now, we're here. Okay. All right.
Now.
For now.
Yeah.
For now. Mm-hmm.
For now.
But yeah, we're super excited to always be here on Tuesdays. For some reason, and I just feel like I feel refreshed. I feel rejuvenated. Y'all know I usually get real hyper and loud and extra, but right now I just feel like a calm, and I don't know if it has anything to do with just talking through the songs and that song and through the lyrics of the song. I feel. Go ahead.
It put you in a good state of mind, didn't it?
I think that might be what it was.
It made you relax.
Yeah.
It made you relax.
And I think I cheated a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I cheated a little bit before we played it over here, and I had heard it already a little bit when we got it, and checked it out, made sure the video and all that good stuff was gonna play. And I think hearing it with the purpose or the intent made it a little different for me on tonight. And so I'm grateful to God for the Antoine Hilton, the AH experience. I'm grateful for the relationship that he has first with Christ that allows him to have a relationship with me. For some reason or another, I'm about to get a little weepy-eyed. I'm grateful to God for the ability to be moved in ministry and gospel music, because again, the industry has taken on a life of its own, and I think God is missing in the industry. And
I'm grateful that you brought him on the show today. You didn't even tell me.
Surprise!
I like it. And then you asked me who my favorite was. See how you did me today.
I'm kind of a little disappointed that he wasn't already sitting in the vestibule when you said it, because it would have shook him.
Yeah, and what was my favorite lyric?
He is listening though. He's still listening.
That's got to be a trademark in his music. He got to hit that note every song.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Every song you got to
hit. So earlier this year, you say that. Earlier this year, I journeyed to New York. I was invited out to a live recording that he did. Man, there's some bangers on there that ain't even hit the airways yet. So y'all make sure y'all follow Antoine Hilton, so when these songs come out, you don't miss them. But I had the opportunity to sit through a live recording where it was like 7, 8, 9 songs. I don't remember. I lost count. But it was a nice experience. And he did, Michael, did God Is, but it was like a revamp, remix. I don't know. But he didn't do that part. And I was like,
oh,
wait.
That's my favorite part.
Sing the song again live.
That would have been a really good treat if he threw a little God Is in there with us.
I know. And we got to get ourselves situated again so that Michael is not missing his good music. Excuse me, I started coughing again. But we're adjusting in our new home as we've transitioned here to Anointed Radio Network. And so we don't have all of our things set the way we would want to have them set, so that we're able to play what we need to play when we want to play it. But we're getting it all worked out, getting it all situated. And as we continue to transition and go to the next level, God is allowing us to, God is allowing us to do.
Yeah.
Trials and tribulations seem so very hard to. Oh, y'all don't want me to sing my song.
Let's go.
Sing it. I don't like when you start something and don't finish it.
Listen, I tell everybody I have the looks, I have the mannerisms, and I have all of the everything that goes with singing, but my note gets stuck in my throat. So you get one line and then it goes south. I think I really give. I lose it. I tell everybody I'm that person. If whatever you need for the day, if you need an alto, put me in the alto section. You need a soprano, put me in the soprano section. If you need a tenor, I'll sing the tenor. I sing next, whatever you put me next to. But if I'm out there by myself, you're gonna get 3-part harmony without the harmony. You're gonna get all of it right in.
I'm gonna give you a solo part.
Yeah, listen.
Solo, nobody can hear you.
That part. No. That's the part I sing. Because now listen. I used to sing in the choir, and I'm a good, strong soprano when they need me to be a good, strong soprano. But this particular Sunday, they decided they wanted me to stand here, which was in between the soprano and alto section.
Ooh.
So you got soprano right in the middle of the song. I told him, I said, you need to be strategic about my ministry. Don't put me in the crossfire, because my baptism wasn't as watery as it should have been for me. And so I dried up a little bit. And so I swing in and I swing out. So put me exactly where you need me to be. You want a soprano? Put me deep in the heart of the sopranos. Because that straddling, I'm going all the way over. You understand? I can't be soprano and alto right here, because I'm gonna give you all of it. In one line of the song, you're gonna get soprano and alto from me. Mm-hmm.
The soprano and alto
at the same time.
Soprano. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Soprano.
Hey, listen, don't mess up and put me at the other end, because you're gonna get alto. I'm just saying. Alton?
You know why I'm laughing? Because when I was in school, I sung. I was in choir, but I winged it for 2 years. 2 years I sung, and I winged it. When I auditioned for the high school choir, they put the notes in front of you, and they said, "Okay, sing this right here." And I forget what song it is, but I started singing, and he goes, "That would be nice if that was your section. I wanted you to sing your part." And I said, "I don't read music as well as I thought I did." I sung it the way I thought it should be sung, not the way it was supposed
to. And you know, yeah, I'm with you on that, because when I get in and I start singing, so it's all together good when everybody else is singing. I can keep my composure, but when I sing it, I done lost the note, I done lost the lyrics, because I am a full out worshiper. So they was like, "You should sing." That's not my ministry, and the reason I know it's not my ministry is because I cannot stay where y'all want me to stay. I'm
lyrics.
Yeah, I don't like when they start hollering at you. Alto, soprano, get you. I don't like it. I don't know my note. Don't give me no note.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like I'm Michael. You said that they gave you the lyrics and everything, and
they gave me the sheet music.
The sheet music.
Yeah, and you know, I was a tenor alto at the time, and
an altoner,
and he had me singing the tenor verse or the tenor section. And I sung the Mike O section. And he told me, "That would be good. That sounded good, but that's not your part." And it wasn't my part because I couldn't read music. I winged it.
And that was in high school?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was auditioning for a special acapella thing.
Oh.
But I didn't
so
get
you didn't get that. You didn't get. I'm not a prophet, but I knew you didn't get that.
No, I didn't get that part. So I switched to acting.
Yeah.
So one thing, if you have not learned about Lorenzo, is he has a lot of shade. And he don't pick and choose when he throw it. He just throw it out there. So when he's asking you additional questions, he's being petty. So you said that was in high school. The man said it was in high school.
So, no, but
whoa, easy. I'm gonna separate y'all.
See what happened was.
It's
like I'm thinking about my high school days. We didn't have sheet music. That's what I was saying.
Oh, you didn't?
We just sang. Sing this right here.
tell it on the mound.
Over the hills and everywhere I go, tell it on the mound. Yeah. So I think it may have been cultural or economical difference
Yeah,
Economical difference. We
that
had sheet music.
yeah
Listen, hey,
they didn't get to the school for free.
listen.
Somebody paid for it.
But we did have a translucent director of the choir. So I mean, we supposed to have our sheet music, but we didn't. I don't know why he thought we could just sing a song by him just saying what to sing. I don't like it when they get up there and they tell you to sing a song and you don't even know the lyrics of the song, and they trying to teach you the lyrics of the song, but you like, wait a minute, and what key? And they give you a key, and if you get out that key, you don't even know if it's alto, soprano, bass, tenor. You just singing. So if everybody's singing, it sounds good. But when you have a solo part, man.
Sound like you voicing out your frustrations when you was put up and put out.
See, what happened was.
So tell us what's really going on.
When did this first happen?
I was in grade school.
It's okay.
It's starting to come out. It's starting to come out, Yielded.
And I was in the play, and I played the bum, and we were singing a song. And it's called "What Happens If It Rained Up." I don't know if you know the song, but I know the song. What happened?
Hold on. You say you played the what?
I played the bum, the traveling bum.
Why you let him be a bum?
The bagger man. They called me. I was the bagger man. I remember Ludlam High School. They changed it to the Obama School now, but it was Ludlam High School, elementary school back then. Y'all know where that is. Anyway, y'all know what that is. So it was in that year. They had me singing "What Would Happen If It Rained Up," and I was like, "What key am I in?"
I'm so upset. Listen, yeah, we're gonna pray for your healing from the Vagabond experience.
Yeah, first time on stage, man. I'm telling you.
Now I'm about to say something that's gonna surprise y'all.
Uh-oh.
Would y'all believe I was on the debate team?
You?
No.
Guess what?
You?
So was I.
Lorenzo, your questions have already been highlighted as shade. We understand what you're doing, sir. So,
I'm just saying. It's a reality.
anyways, so listen, we got some great and upcoming things going on in these streets, y'all. In the Houston streets. First of all, we want to drop on you and share with you that your girl is gonna be out here because Lorenzo's petty and shady. He was supposed to be giving y'all all this good stuff, but we ain't gonna code him to it.
No,
but
let me do it. Let me do it.
Shady Boo. Shade.
Who? Shady Boo.
Shady Boucher.
Oh no, they call me Petty Boucher.
Petty LaBelle.
Because I'll be bringing
Petty
the water.
Riley. Petty Pendergrass.
I'll be bringing the water.
Peppermint Petty.
I'll bring the water because you're
Petty Crocker.
Anyway, our host of With the Most, Yielded, she actually wrote a book, y'all. And we're going to be premiering this book sooner than you think. October 21st. What? That's when she's going to drop it.
He already in October. What happened by September?
September 21st, sorry. There's a lot of things that's going to be going on. Everything Yielded. Please go to her Linktree page, and you can actually follow everything that she is going to be doing from her Linktree page.
They don't know how to get to that.
We're gonna put it in her Instagram page. We're gonna put it on her Facebook page, and just click it and go, and you will get there.
Awesome. So look, Lorenzo,
No.
these things are amazing, but look at this.
Yes, renew.
Woo-wee. Look. Come look at this. Come look at this.
Hold on. I'm not looking at that no more.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now I'm looking at it.
Oh my goodness. I can't with you. So yeah, that is the book cover. Renewed is actually a 90-day journey to restoring yourself after chaos through scripture and prayer. It is actually it's my modus operandi. Y'all heard that before? It's my MO. It's what I do. I pray. I read my scripture to put myself in a better place. And so this book is actually going to allow you to journey for 60 days through. I'm going to tell y'all, it's actually 90 days, but I got another 30-day book that's coming out because I just felt like I was going to overwhelm the saints with the whole 90. So we're going to start out with 60 and the other 90 will come later. But it is my testimony. It is my recipe for success in rebuilding myself. So renewing. And if you look at this cover, it actually shows you the butterflies in my hand, breaking out of that bondage, the cocoon, the larva, in that cocoon, being able to break free from the bondage of what my past and my life had kind of calls for me. So that's what that is. September the 21st. We're going to have pre-sales where you will be able to purchase your tickets.
I was looking at that pretty hair.
I bought it.
It was fried, dyed, and laid to the side, wasn't it, Mike?
I bought it. So yeah, I bought it and put it in for that photo shoot and took it right out.
It made a head go. It made a head lean.
So yeah, did that. And after that, again, September the 21st is when the pre-sale for that will be. You'll be able to get purchase the VIP tickets to an exclusive book signing, release, and author read. So yeah, we'll be doing that as well.
Also, Yielded, aren't you in a play?
Yeah, that's why I was saying, yeah, it went to October and September was already.
Yeah, I know, but you're in the play in October. Don't we go?
I am.
October 19th.
I am in a play.
Who you playing? Who you playing in that play?
Mabel.
Who is Mabel?
Mabel is the nosy neighbor who offers all this unsolicited advice.
With purple hair.
No, she ain't got no purple hair.
What color is her hair?
It depends on what time you see her.
Ooh, what time of the day? she multi-faceted hair.
She's got hairs.
Hairs. Also.
And Mabel is very,
What's
very.
the name of the play?
The play is called Broken Reflections. So Lorenzo, I don't know why you're not clicking these buttons and you're making me do it.
What? Oh, hold up. I'm in the wrong. No, hold on. Where am I at?
Don't worry about it, guys.
The countdown is on. Don't miss your chance to experience Broken Reflections, a powerful story of love, loss, and a journey to self-discovery. This production will leave you inspired and moved in ways you never expected. October 19th, at the Anderson Center for the Arts. Doors open at 4 p.m. for the red carpet. Showtime 5 p.m. Join us for an unforgettable evening of drama, passion, and heartfelt performances. Broken Reflections, not just a play, but a reflection for us all. Get your tickets today.
That glass was loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sounded like somebody was breaking in my door. I had to turn and look.
So Broken Reflections is amazing. It's gonna be a good time, y'all. The red carpet situation is gonna be great. They gotta be. I'm chewing this aloe vera. I'm sorry, like I'm not even.
What's for supper tonight? You're making me hungry looking at you chewing.
So listen, back to Broken Reflections. It's a life-changing experience that you definitely need to show up for. I think us as the cast are having some experiences even during rehearsal that are phenomenal. It's going to touch on all kinds of things in your everyday life issues, life stories. So yeah.
How many nights are y'all playing it?
One.
Oh, it's only one night?
One night only.
October the 19th. So get your tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. You can go to brokenreflectionstageplay.com and get those tickets. There's like 3 prices: general admission, VIP admission, VIP plus admission, or something. Yeah, it's all on there.
Mm-hmm. And October 24th, what's going down in Atlanta there, Yielded?
Mm-hmm.
So, woman.
October the 24th, your girl is going to be receiving an award for Dope Women in Radio.
Ow!
So shout out to Minstrel Appointed and the whole Spintastic team. I'll be receiving that award on that Thursday night in Atlanta. And then Thursday, Friday, there'll be workshops and all kinds of stuff going on for people that are in radio, people that are artists, people that are anybody that has anything to do with gospel. You want to be at the Spin Awards in Atlanta, Georgia. And then that Saturday will be the actual Spin Awards, where the FIYAH Show was nominated for 2 awards. One being the best radio show with more than one personality or host. The second one is the best after live noon. I forgot which one it is this year, y'all. But we're going to get some more awards. And then your boy Cousin Al was nominated for the best co-host of the year, and your girl Yielded was nominated for the voice of the year. So all of that will go on October the 26th, but the 24th we already secured that one. That one we bringing that one home. Dope Women in Radio. The other ones are still up for grabs, and we will know which one we have. Yeah. Do I need to go show them some Spin Awards? Should I show them the hard way?
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all keep talking. Hold on, I'm coming back.
Lorenzo, I'm gonna talk to Lorenzo for a minute. Lorenzo, you going to Atlanta for the Spin Awards?
Yes, I'm gonna be down there. You coming?
I can't. My work is too demanding with what I'm doing right now. I got houses on the market and I can't. I'm supposed to go out of town this weekend with my girl and I can't go.
Oh wow. Well, hey, once you keep getting the commissions, you're gonna be getting out of here soon.
Well, no, I'm not. I was gonna tell you, are you a foodie?
Yes.
Okay. There is a restaurant. I've been to Atlanta before, and there is a restaurant in Atlanta that I'm telling the world about. Have you ever been to a restaurant called Mary Mac's in Atlanta?
No. Let me write that down.
Write that down. Look it up. And I'm a chicken connoisseur.
Mm-hmm.
And they hands down have the best fried chicken in the world there.
Really?
I am not kidding you. Go there. I went there when I was in Atlanta. I went there and it took us 2.5 hours to sit down and eat. But I'm going to tell you right now, it was worth every minute I waited.
Mary Mac's. Wow.
I would tell Yielded, but she got an eating disorder.
Yeah, I know. She don't eat the right food. I don't know what she eats.
Oh, look
Look, she back. Look, she back. Look. Oh, she's wow. Can you come and look at
hardware?
Come and look at
girl.
So we got over here. Let's see. Let's go in sequential order. Let's go in sequential order here.
And that's some hardware. That's some. I hear it like dung. It's heavy.
Oh yeah, look. These are glass. They were shattered
all over the room now.
So we got 2022, the best live radio show of the year, the FIYAH Show.
Yes. Woo!
Of the year. No, announcer of the year. Announcer of the year. I didn't know. 2022, 2023, best afternoon show of the year. FIYAH Show.
The FIYAH Show.
2023 radio host of the year. So, and then we got like 3 more where we were made in the top 5. I couldn't bring them all. So we were in the top 5. I think there's 4 there. top 5.
Okay, Tom Brady.
You better let them know what we talking about, what we doing over here at the Fire Show.
We ain't boasting in ourselves. We boasting in God, in the things that God has allowed us to do. We're going to stop putting
good.
We're going to stop putting polish on these things. They slick. And I almost dropped it in them. Shout out to Janice who cleans my house. Yeah. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, don't put no more polish or whatever you're putting on here because these things are slick.
Windex.
But we're grateful to God for the 4 spin awards that we have brought home. We're going to get some more and put them here because the more that we do what we do, the more God is going to allow us to get our rewards here. You know what I'm saying? The reward is in heaven, and the recognition is an accomplishment, but it lets us know, it's a reminder that we're in the right place doing the right things, and that God sees that, and he allows people to give these little tokens of reminder. I don't like to say honor, but it is an honor to be, doing these things. And so we grateful, y'all. We spinning. And y'all see it's a spin, right?
Yes.
It's a spin. So for those of you that don't know, Spin Awards is the only platform that recognizes people, only recognizes it. That's only who they recognize. People that spin the gospel. So that is what so when you say spin, that means play gospel music. Spin.
Spin.
Yeah.
Spin.
Yeah. So that's what the Spin Awards is for. And we're excited about going every year. We're excited about some great things. Antoine's going to be performing at the Spin Awards. He ran past that so fast. Last year, he wore leather pants and performed at the pre-show. This year, he's performing at the main ceremony. So on the big stage.
He's going to be on that big stage doing big things. Wearing big leather pants.
He's gonna sing.
You said what?
He gonna be on the big stage wearing big leather pants.
And what did you say, Michael? I'm going to ask Shady Boucher. What did you say, Michael?
I want to know what song he's gonna sing.
Well, I'm gonna request Human Mistakes. And if he get up there and sing something else, I'm gonna be hollering, sing Human Mistakes. Sing Human Mistakes, Antoine.
Well, we need to discount how much time he gonna have, because he probably could do both.
Well, it is an award. It is an award ceremony, so he probably
remix.
They give him a time limit.
Human mistakes. God is human. So Antoine, sing. Don't do what we want you to do. I'm glad you're doing what God's telling you to do.
Yes, please.
God is out, but he can do both of them. He got 2 different owls, so he could do both of them. No,
he got 2 different what? Okay. Oh, you got your mic in your hand. Okay.
This is the anointed radio mic.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll start coughing. I won't stop.
So Michael, clearly you haven't listened to the love letter that well.
Oh, wow. That's another
song is in falsetto.
The entire song is in falsetto. Love letter. Look that one up.
Love letter. The whole song is, you got to go listen to that one. The whole song he sings in that same tone.
Yeah, you love that one.
Yeah. Well, so listen, it's 6:53.
Send it to me so I can hear it. I want to hear it.
You gotta go back. It's 99 cents in the Apple Music store.
Okay. Send it to me. I want to know. I want to know. Okay, just send me the name. I got $1.
Love letter. It's simple.
LOVE.
What you used to write to your boo thing, a love letter. Love letter. Do the one from 2024 because there's 2 renditions.
Yes, it's 2 renditions.
He redid it featuring Jermaine Dolly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Remix.
Yes. So, y'all, it is 6:53. It has been a fantabulous time here on the Fire Show with Mike O and Lorenzo, your girl Yielded, and of course, we had an amazing premiere of Human Mistakes by none other than Antoine Hilton, all the way from Long Island, New York, the man in the leather. sequel, Cowboy, had
Yes.
embassies. Yeah, he had it on.
Killed it. Since we are premiering this, why don't we play it again?
Okay, we can go out the door with it.
We can end the show with it.
Anything else before we go?
No, we are the Fire Show. Tune in every Tuesday from 4 to 7 Central Time, 5 to 8 Eastern Time, and 2 to 5 over there on the West Coast.
On the west side.
West side.
West side.
Shout out to my boy Griff for the west side. Westfield, baby.
It was a great show, guys. You guys did excellent. You did awesome. I appreciate you guys for coming on the show.
Yes.
Look at her face.
You need some sunglasses. Put your sunglasses on.
There she is.
Put on those gazelles.
These are plazelles. Bring it up. Where you at, Michael? Bring it, Michael. Boom, 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 boom,
boom.
Watch out.
Boom, boom, boom.
I look like a bug from Bug Life.
Beetlejuice.
All right, go ahead one more time. You are here on the Fire Show, where we are putting a little heat to the word on the street, where we're doing all things God-like, just in an innovative way, because we saved and silly, sanctified and silly, and we love God. But listen, y'all, seriously, in all seriousness, everything that we do, we base it and bring it back to the principles of God. We believe and we know that God would have us to share what we share because he's given us an anointing. Hey, I felt it when I said it. Hey, he's given us an anointing to give you him in an innovative way. We don't have to stand on the pulpit. No, nothing against anybody that's in the pulpit, but this is our platform, and we stand here and we stand boldly declaring the word of God, declaring and decreeing that what God has for you is yours for the asking. So if you've accepted Christ in your life, know that you too can get all of the privileges that he's given to us. And he said he came that we might have life and that more abundantly. So if you live in where you're living and you don't like it, then that means you're living beneath the privilege. It's yours. Right. Ask your daddy for it. Say, elevate me, God. And when I say living, I don't mean in a house. I mean in your mind, in your spirit, in your space and place. Ask God to elevate you. Ask God to enlarge your territory. Ask God to give you what it is. The Bible says that if you delight yourself in him, he'll give you the desires of your heart. Shh, listen. When you delight yourself in him, he starts to change your desires. So the way you used to walk, you don't walk no more. The way you used to talk, you don't talk no more. The way you used to do all them things, you ain't doing it that way no more. Delight yourself in him. He'll give you the desires of your heart. It's your girl Yielded. And who else we got here?
There's Lorenzo.
And who else?
Mike O.
Yes, and Al was somewhere getting some old news for y'all for next week. But listen, y'all, again, first time ever on any platform, ever heard, ever seen Mr. Antoine Hilton with Human Mistakes. This is the third time playing it. Why? Because we played it once for the Father, once for the Son, and this here time is for the Holy Ghost. Listen, catch us back here next Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Where we're going to be putting little heat to the word on the street. I gotta go put my awards up and make room for some more because we're going to get them. Yeah. Antoine Hilton.
Amen.
Don't you point your finger at me.
Don't you point your fingers at me.
Hey!
Like I'm the only one.
That's how you watch Michael?
Who will get your
time? Lorenzo. This is a screenshot.
Your test is sure to come. And I'm so glad that he understands. That's why he came down as a man to overcome.
Shout out to Antoine Hilton.
Antoine Hilton, Long Island, New York.
We need his help, but I'm trying not to lose my faith while I'm relying on what
Bible
say the ways of this world is tempting and hard to break. Glad you know I'm human.
And I make what?
And I make human mistakes.
Yes, sing it.
Glad he knows I'm human. And I make human mistakes. Oh, he's coming for a church
without a spot or a wrinkle.
Without a spot or a wrinkle. Seems so impossible. So much to offer in this world. That's why when he comes, he'll change us from mortal to immortality. 'Cause if we had to do it on our own, then heaven won't be our home. But I'm trying not to lose my faith.
Oh, come on, don't lose your faith.
While I'm relying on the Bible says the ways of this world is tempting and hard to break. Glad he knows I'm human. I'm a human mistakes. Ooh, glad he knows I'm human.
And I do what?
Human mistakes.
Sing it, Michael. It's coming. Right now, come on. Sing it, Antoine.
Glad he's a forgiving God.
Giving
I
God.
know I make human mistakes.
We'll see y'all next week, 4 to 7 Central Standard Time. It's the FIYAH Show. Your girl Yielded, Michael, and Lorenzo, and we're out.
Love you all.